Hello there! From behind the yellow line, this is Trammin episode 155. My name is Kirk, and today I'm joined by my favorite listener, and she has no regrets, Kimmie.
Hi. Our Big Thunder topic of the week is Disneyland doesn't disappoint.
No regrets?
Not even one.
Roll the intro.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding. As a courtesy to other passengers, we ask that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking on board. In just a few moments, we will begin our trip into the Disneyland Resort news and topic of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this tram is ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
Welcome back to Trammin, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We are today's hosts, Kirk and Kimmie. What's up, Kimmie?
Everything's going well. Do we want to explain why Rain is not here today?
I'm listening, sacred symbols, always listening to sacred symbols. They forgot to mention why someone was missing for like 10 minutes. And then they're like, could you imagine if we completely forgot? But this isn't like a, we're just going to constantly bring Kimmie or the show's changing or whatever. Kimmie's supposed to be the special treat.
And this is a surprise to me too, as of a few hours ago.
Yeah. And it was special for Sweethearts Night. So Rain, I'm going to throw shade.
Shade or Breeze?
Rain, shout out to Breeze, the person. He's one of the listeners in the Discord.
Oh, yeah. Duh. Okay, yes. I'm sorry. Hi, Breeze.
Rain decided to fly Breeze Airlines, whatever, and he paid like $50. Well, it was canceled due to weather, which, that happens. But now it's Sunday right now, and he wouldn't be getting back until Monday at like 9:30 p.m., which we can't record at that point. He says he's editing this at Monday, 9:30 p.m. Worst case, I will. But so he's not going to make the recording. And you may ask, why not record Tuesday? Happy birthday, Rain.
Happy birthday, Rain.
He is, what's funny? Last week, I was going to be like, oh, it'll be an interesting episode next week because on Wednesday, you'll already be 30, but we're recording Monday and you won't be 30. So next time you guys see Rain, he is 30.
And he is 30.
And I'm sorry, you forgot to tell him happy birthday because it was yesterday. So happy birthday, Rain. Hopefully, welcome back to California. I'm not going to make him record on his birthday because he was like, oh, my mom booked something. I can't. You don't have to record on your birthday.
I don't even go to work on my birthday. I'm like, you will not see me. Absolutely not.
So that's what happened.
Yes. But I'm good. But that's where Rain is.
Yeah. So, we had a few backup plans, but he texted me while Kimmie and I were on the way to where I live. So it worked out.
Yeah. And I was already here and I was like, all right, let's do it.
So, and next week, everyone, you will get our Tramiversary episode.
It's next week.
So Rain's recap will actually be after that week.
Yes.
But he already took notes. So it's going to be good. He doesn't have to remember.
Yeah, that's good.
He took extensive notes. I'm very proud of him, actually. Yeah.
And then the topic that should have been last week is pushed again.
Yeah.
That's going to be, who even knows if that's going to happen anymore.
Yeah, we already pushed it.
Yeah, so you pushed it last week, you pushed it this week, you're pushing it next week, and then the week after, which is Rain's recap. So you pushed it like 4 weeks, basically.
Yeah, and then...
That's so funny.
No, but then by then Disney will announce Space Mountain is closing permanently, so we'll have to do an episode on that. So
don't say that. Don't even speak it into existence.
Yeah, that was a mistake. So let's clean up.
Will the swings come back, though?
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about that. Well, my segue's gone.
I'm so sorry. I took away your segue.
It's okay. Oh, either way, let's clean up our mistakes. Oh, you have to say that.
Oh, let's clean up our mistakes with
mousekeeping. If this is your first time here, that must be pretty awkward. But welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast, where Rain and I normally talk about the Disneyland Resort through and only through our eyes, but sometimes other people's eyes also. To catch up on jokes, references, context, and backstory, check out our lore page on trammin.com/lore. For our recommendations for Disneyland, DCA, and more is just Laguna Beach, check out Trammin.com/Rex. For artwork to make your own Trammin merch, visit Trammin.com/art, and that is for your personal use only, or I will come after you. If you enjoy the show, like, subscribe, comment, and review us wherever you can, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Rain's favorite YouTubes. For a visual guide to the show, follow @Trammin Podcast on Instagram, and to write into the show, head to Trammin.com/ask. If you use Discord and you would like access to our server, let us know. You can find all these links and more on Trammin.com.
Yes, you can.
So, we also want to mention St. Trammin's Day, March 17th. We will be at DCA. I thought I'd have a formal schedule by now. We'll put it up on Instagram. But we will be at DCA 2, 3-ish, right? So far, what I've nailed down, probably eat dinner around 5. That'll be like a free roam. We will, at the very least, like 4 o'clock, I'm hoping we'll be at Hollywood Lounge. So we'll just be hanging out, drinks, whatever.
Oh, like we're wait, no, not Carthay. Next to
Hollywood Lounge.
Okay.
By the fake food truck. And around 6, whenever the performance is, around 6 o'clock, we are going to watch Fat Cat Swinger, all of us together.
Absolutely, yes.
We'll be cheering for them. They're awesome. You will not regret it. You can come meet us. You can say hi and leave. You can take a picture and leave. You can stick around the whole time and hang out with us. There will be no like you've overstayed or whatever, or like, oh, am I supposed to hang out with them? You're not supposed to do it. You could do all those things. Oh, right. I forgot. No. 4 o'clock. We're hoping, or maybe 3 o'clock. I don't know. We're hoping to get on Soarin' together.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but really depends on the line.
I really got to see how early Rain can get. No, we're just going to wait. Like we got to do it earlier.
Yeah.
We got probably 3.
I probably won't get there till like 4 though.
Right.
Because
wait, I thought you and Kayla are going.
Oh, I'm going to be there all day. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll be there all day. But the Trammin doesn't start till.
We'll see. We're going to figure it out.
I'll be there, but like with my family. But I'll tag along when you guys are all together.
But
I forgot what the day was. Yeah.
I will be on Instagram. I will be on Trammin Podcast at tramminpodcast@gmail.com. So if you don't have Instagram, you could send that there. We should get push notifications and be able to reply to you like where we are. So if you want to look for us, you can totally do that. If you're on Discord, you could DM us on Discord.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we will be there. It's open-ended, so you can stay as long as you like, as short as you like. If you don't have any stickers, we're gonna have some on us. But I think honestly, most importantly, or equally importantly, because I'm sure like whoever's going, they want to meet us or hang out with us. Tram Ham can hang out with each other.
Yeah.
Which I think is awesome because we've seen it happen in Discord or people like message each other on Instagram, and it's real fun when the listeners interact with each other because that's what a community is, and I hope that's what we're building.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So,
very nicely said.
Thank you. So before we do anything,
oof,
you didn't bring yours. Oh, it's right there.
It's right here, but it's already open.
It's behind the giant Stanley tumbler.
Oh no, it's behind the iPad.
So,
and then I have that. Yeah.
It's time for Your Right, in which members of the Tram Fam write in with corrections and comments, just like you can, at Trammin.com/ask. Kimmie, cue up that corrections music, please. So I did get one write-in from Eduardo.
My nose is just, sorry.
Sorry, it happens. All right, so Eduardo writes in, hey Trammin, hey Kirk, and hello Kimmie. It's like he knew. He literally wrote that.
Is this Your Right from the Sweethearts Night episode? Is that why he's talking
He wrote this on Thursday.
So he knew.
Yeah, I don't know. So he put my write-in mentions Kimmie, but if Mr. Rainwater comes back in time, please disregard. Thank you. No, she's here. So hey, Kirk, and hello, Kimmie.
Hi.
Kirk, during last week's episode, the show was about food and that one interesting paleta. I don't know why the accent started early. Speaking of paletas, how's your paletero man? Haven't heard about him in a while.
Oh yeah, it's been cold and raining though.
He said when the clocks change, he goes away.
Oh.
He did not say when he comes back. I assume pretty soon.
Doesn't that happen this weekend?
Yeah. Guys, I'm sorry. March 11th to the 12th, daylight saving. One saving. You are saving time, not savings. Daylight saving time.
I just disagree with that.
And we changed to the time zone PDT. That is happening. And not for the last time because Congress can't do anything.
I think it's 2024.
They never agreed on anything.
But I'm saying that was the proposed year.
No, this was going to be the last one.
Oh.
We were going to stick to this one, but they didn't get around to it. So
I love daylight saving because of the sun, but that first couple days feel like hell getting out of bed.
It causes health issues.
Yeah.
To people because they get anxiety and stress from being late and all that.
That's not good for me. We'll see how I do.
Yeah. So what was I going to say? All right. Good rule of thumb. Don't reelect anyone. And Kimmie, did you hear about Bobby's toy drone checking in on the parks?
Is that the one they like shot down? No, that collapsed
It's
on Frontierland.
Yeah. She did.
No,
she told me about it.
Yeah, I saw it on Orange County Register that it fell and at that time, security was still trying to find out whose it was. I mean, security there's really good. There's cameras everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if they found the guy eventually. Probably just put a ban on his pass if he had a pass.
If it was a DJI, DJI is a Chinese company. And we all know Chinese companies love collecting our data. So they'll just take the serial number, email DJI and say, whose was this? And then they'll pull up their account.
Yeah, because I mean, it broke. So I think they have the drone. The guy just disappeared though, or whoever was doing it.
Because we live in a technological nightmare where you need an account to use a toothbrush. So
what?
Quip?
I don't have Quip. I think my sister does. But I've heard of. I thought that was just. That's weird. Yeah.
Why does she have that?
No, I think she did. I don't know if she still uses it. But I remember
like something someone would give you, like they mean well, as a gift, and you're like, "Why did you do this to me?"
I don't know if she bought it herself or her husband bought it for her. I don't remember. I mean, I haven't lived with her in a long time, but I think she had one. Maybe. I don't remember. Or at least it looked like one. Maybe it was a knockoff. I'm not sure.
Okay. So he also says, question, just like for kids, when going to the parks during Halloween, then going the next day and seeing all the Christmas decorations, is that the same feeling you adults get for food and wine, seeing the booth transform and all? So you kind of see the gradual thing.
Wait, I'm confused by the question.
You're saying like when food and wine just pops up, is it the same feeling?
No, because I mean, Lunar New Year's in the middle of, festival of holidays.
So
food and wine.
Back in the before times when things were just easier, no matter what, Thursday before food and wine, sometimes Wednesday, mostly Thursday. Actually, I did this last year. You go early. The booths are there and they're serving food, but they're playing the regular Pacific Wharf music loop. Oh no.
What?
I just realized the worst piece of news ever.
What? When
San Francisco comes, trade winds.
Oh.
Will be blowing away.
Yeah.
Oh no. I don't feel good.
I told you
Mr.
yesterday.
Stark,
I don't know how I felt about this, but you were defending it, and no.
I almost made the episode about that.
San Francisco.
No, like Disney being lazy about things, but I'm like requires.
That's a good episode though. That's research.
But that requires a little bit longer.
And Rain would probably like that one too.
Yeah. So.
Liked and like that was.
I'm going the day before San Francisco opens. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, maybe this year will be the year because of surprise for later. That'll make more sense later.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's gradual. Even Halloween and Christmas, like the snow shows up early, all that kind of stuff.
I'm a Thanksgiving purist, so for me, it just pisses me off. I'm like, Christmas is fine. I don't hate Christmas, but like after Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is not a season. It's a holiday.
I know, but like, okay.
It's not a season.
But neither is like, okay, on that logic, then how is
Halloween is a season.
I get Christmas more because it's a holiday season. It's not just Christmas. There's different holidays going on that month. But like Halloween, I feel like you know what? Halloween became a season. Like social media made it a season.
No, because ABC Family made it.
That too. There are parents that have like a different costume every day for their kids. You know what I mean? Like I'm already telling you, I have like 3 costumes ideas for like this year already. Like I'm gonna probably do them for social media.
But like October,
like I'm not gonna walk around in those, you know.
October has always been the Halloween month.
I think you're right. I think the whole like 13 days of Halloween or
31 days, whatever.
Or whatever.
Like, yeah, it's October. October is very Halloween. Some people.
I feel like it's new to me because I didn't celebrate it growing up. So for me, it's like there's like this whole other world of Halloween that I didn't have access to when I was younger.
You're like very shun, and now you're unshun.
Yeah. Reshun.
Yeah.
Unshun, reshun. Yeah.
So yeah, Halloween was always like you lead up to it. You have the lights. We had Halloween decorations up. We used to put up little skeleton lights and pumpkin lights and whatever. Mm-hmm. Thanksgiving, we put out a candle and like some little diorama with a turkey.
I guess because that's my dad's favorite holiday, and my dad's birthday is like usually within that weekend. And that was like, growing up, we would celebrate Thanksgiving with my dad's family. And then Christmas was the in-laws' family. So all my cousins on that side went to their families, and my mom's family's in different states. So like that, it didn't feel as big. Christmas felt smaller to me than like Thanksgiving did growing up. So that's why I have a fondness for it, and it gets sad when it gets forgotten.
So he also writes, this is going to be my first food and wine in a while, so I'm very excited because many things look delicious. Listening and following along with the Foodie Guide is a definite help because it narrows down my options on what to purchase. So thank you. Can't wait for you guys' reviews. So I did shout him out in his own DM because he sent me something. It was like a screenshot of me and Rain. I guess I could just check that because I actually have the phone.
A screenshot?
Of his own phone. Of his own phone.
Oh, from last week's episode.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he said, are you... Oh, okay. I mentioned that the 2 stars he saw were actually Jupiter and Venus. He said, "Oh, are you here?"
I saw that all over social media, and then Friday, Kayla and I were walking in Laguna, and I saw like 3 people with the app, the stargazing app.
That's what JC and I did Wednesday.
Yeah,
so
but they were like, "Oh my god, it's Jupiter and Mars." You said
Venus.
But I saw people like holding up the phone on the beach.
He said everything looks so good, and he sent me this, and I said, "Dude, I'm so happy to see someone actually following along with the guide." Watching us.
Some of us work.
No. I'm not saying like No. It wasn't like shade to people who don't. I'm like, oh, someone does that. That's cool.
Yeah.
So shout out, but he's not done. Let's go back.
Sorry, I keep cutting off your rights.
So okay. So he said, this is his. We have it so good for later. He said here's a review I'm curious about. Universal balloons. They want to be us so bad. Have you seen these? I have not.
Balloons? No.
They have like Universal Studios balloons.
While you're looking that up, I saw that one tweet. I told you about it. That on Universal's website, it says there's 10 distinct lands. I want to know, if you guys go to Universal, what are the 10 lands? Because
they want to be us.
Oh, they do want to be us. Like,
you know what?
Disney.
That's cool. It's a globe inside.
Wait, what are the characters on it? Is there a jean jacket one? Because then I would be back.
No, I don't. I see the globe.
Okay, probably. I'm gonna guess a Simpsons character. Something with Harry Potter.
I just see Jurassic
dinosaur.
Park.
Yeah, dinosaur. Maybe a mummy.
No. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But
yeah,
that's funny.
They do want to be us. They all do.
Maybe some kind of Nintendo character too, or a mushroom.
Not yet.
That's like their hot new thing. That's why I ask.
Yeah. But that is all that we have for your right. So let's get in some news. Okay. Calling this first one. Let's not linger too long on this. Cassie Lang is now at Avengers Campus.
I just saw a video of it, but I didn't see the announcement. But it was one of those like, "Hey, she's here."
Yeah.
That was cool.
Okay. So we will. I don't know why I did not. Oh, okay. Next headline. It's a Mickey. New food at Mickey's Toontown.
Yes.
And
some of this actually looks really good, and so does that popcorn bucket. It looks like I don't collect them anymore, but it's a pretty cool design.
So Nicole is back. Nicole Cantor.
Yes.
Digital Integration Specialist, Global Food and Beverage. Are we the only entertainers or whatever who call her out? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, because people, what they do is they just rip off Disney's videos and they post it as their own.
So, starts with, oh boy. I'm not going to read everything.
Oh boy.
So, we have 2 new locations to explore. Cafe Daisy and Good Boy Grocers.
Wasn't there already a Daisy?
It was called something else.
Yeah. Okay.
Daisy's Diner.
But I wonder if they're replacing those because they say they're new, but it's like, is it the same location, just like a new redesign, you know?
So,
Maybe?
Yeah, Cafe Daisy. Nosh on diner classics concocted by acclaimed culinary expert Daisy Duck. You can actually just view the menu. And Good Boy Grocers. Trot over for tasty grab-and-go snacks and drinks that will have you howling with delight. So, let's see. Should we just read the menu?
There wasn't that much stuff.
The article?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
There wasn't a whole lot, but it looked good, whatever they had. Yeah.
The pepperoni pizza flop over and cheesy pizza flop over. So they are the respective pizza styles that are folded over themselves with like garlic bread on top, basically.
So like shaped like a quesadilla almost, like just
It's like
in
an
half.
unsealed calzone with garlic bread on top.
On top.
Look, it's the top of the fold.
Oh, I thought like they slapped a garlic, like a piece of bread on top. I was like, what?
No,
but it's like the covering. Okay, I got it. It's like garlic.
Yeah, it's mozzarella, provolone, tomato sauce. It doesn't really mention that it's garlic bread on top, but it definitely is garlic bread on top.
I'm gonna call that the bring your Altoids kind of food.
They've got the Daisy Dog, all beef foot-long hot dog with house-made chips. Daisy's dressed up dog, same hot dog with chili cheese sauce, mac and cheese, and Parmesan potato crispies with house-made chips. Toontown tater chips, house-made potato chips with chili cheese sauce.
Ooh.
And a spring garden wrap, romaine and quinoa wrap with creamy lemon dressing and toasted pumpkin seeds with house-made chips. Did they say that was plant-based? Yes, that is plant-based.
Awesome.
So creamy does not mean cream. There you go. Shout out.
Does plant-based mean vegan?
Yes.
Like it's actually not vegetarian, it's vegan.
Plant.
Okay.
Everything on there came from plants.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. The chips are also in something extra. You can add chili cheese sauce or ranch to anything you want. Daisy's Goody Goody Donuts. House-made mini donuts with cinnamon sugar. Okay. They're coming for you.
Sure, who cares?
No, they're coming for you, Universal. You know, they got that City Walk.
Mm-hmm.
You can just straight up get cheese and tomato sauce for kids.
Like as a side?
No, it's the check meal.
Oh, okay.
Low carb kids meals, which is interesting, but also, I mean, maybe necessary. So for kids, there is the Pepperoni Please Pizza, which looks to have the shape of Mickey in pepperoni. There's two sizes of pepperoni.
I was gonna say, don't they also offer this?
I've never seen it.
Alien Pizza Planet.
I've never seen it.
Not with that shape though.
It's
You're
two
right.
sizes of pepperoni, and I see regular pizza and mini mac and cheesy for toddlers. Okay, here's what's interesting. What? Oh, okay. This isn't on the menu. There are mini corn dogs, and I am down.
Oh, that's cool.
Hello there.
Wonder if it's the same batter as the.
That's not.
Oh, okay.
These are frozen.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Okay. So now you can go same place, something to drink. Picnic time watermelon lemonade, Minute Maid lemonade light. So it's out of the fountain with watermelon premium syrup, watermelon gummies.
That's funny.
Granny Goof's Garden Sweet Tea, Gold Peak Sweet Iced Tea with honey mango premium syrup and mango flavor filled spheres. That is popping boba.
Ooh.
And which makes me uncomfortable. And the specialty cold brew, Joffrey's Cold Brew Caramel Mudslide with sea salt caramel, spelled like that, toffee sauce, topped with whipped cream. That is whipped cream, everybody. Wee woo, wee woo.
Wow.
Real
they went all in
cream.
with that. Okay.
Yeah, no,
maybe they were saving it for this.
Yeah. No whipped topping here.
Wait, is that a coffee drink? What's it called?
Specialty cold brew.
Oh, and that's definitely. I want to try that flop over in this coffee. That's what I want to try.
Look at that.
Oh, that's a 2 sips and I'm done kind of drink. Because like, look at how dark that chocolate is.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, we'll share that when we go.
Okay.
Wait, when does this open?
March 19th.
Because they pushed it back from when was it?
2 days after St. Travis Day.
But what was the original? Was it this week? Originally?
Yeah,
Wow.
so.
Okay.
Yeah. So almost done. You can get, the classic
soft drinks and stuff.
Yeah, they do have nitro cold brew, regular cold brew,
Interesting.
and coffee regular.
It's so funny that back in the day, Disney never had cold brews, and now it's like everyone likes cold brews now. So it's like we must offer this cold brew.
Yeah. And hot cocoa. Now check this out: gluten and wheat allergy friendly, which means, as far as I know, That means if you are sensitive to it, you'll be fine. If you have celiac, it's probably not got its special prep. You can always ask. They will answer. But it's just like, hey, if you can't really eat gluten, but you don't have celiac disease, the flopovers and the chili cheese sauce, no gluten or wheat in them. So that's pretty cool. And then all the other egg allergy friendly, everything, fish. Nothing has fish in it here. This is interesting. Milk allergy friendly spring garden wrap. But it's not supposed to have milk. Donuts.
That's interesting.
Some of these things could just not have they have a soy allergy one. Sesame allergy friendly.
Maybe it's the way they prepare it. Maybe they have like a specialty stuff that is away from all that stuff.
I'm also wondering, none of these have sesame in them, but they still put it on the menu so people who immediately click there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. Now, Good Boy Grocers has the perfect picnic basket. Choose 3 food items plus 1 beverage. Cuties, mini Babybel snack cheese, seedless grapes. Oh.
Yeah, I saw the promotional clip and it was only like snacks, like prepackaged snacks. That's when he said 3 food items. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's not.
Okay.
Like you can't order a pizza with that. It has to be.
No, this is a separate place.
Yeah. Well, I guess whatever they're selling here is what I mean.
So they have the snack bundle, and you choose 3 of these items plus a beverage. So this is without the basket. So this is what they were talking about in the basket: mandarin orange, mini Babybel snack cheese, seedless grapes, applesauce, yogurt smoothie, goldfish whole grain crackers, dried fruit mix, gluten allergy friendly fig bar, fruit roll, granola bars, Minute Maid apple juice box, Minute Maid juice box, small Dasani bottled water. Yeah. You could also just buy a banana. Oh, they have assorted frozen slushies. I assume those are the machines. And Topo Chico.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'm never going to Good Boy Grocers.
Me neither. I did see in the promo video, too, that they sell like a picnic blanket, too, separately, which I thought was pretty cute with your little blanket.
Yeah.
I feel like day one, you're going to see so many of those things laid out by influencers on that first day. Like, I got the basket.
On the lawn that they talk trash about?
I know. I did see a preview of the fountain, too. I forgot whose page it was on, but do you want me to tell you, or do you want to be surprised what it looks like?
I saw it. It was in the original art.
Oh, was it? I don't know.
It's the splash pad.
No.
What? Yeah.
There's a statue, though. Do you see the statue, what it is?
Yeah, it's the 2 of them.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure if you see it. I don't know how they got that photo. I don't know if they like took a photo above or if Disney released the image. I just saw someone else reposting it.
Yeah, but that was in the original art.
Okay.
Like they called it out because it's a water table splash pad thing for kids too.
Yeah.
So they're meant to like play in it. Now, what's missing?
I don't know.
The other Clarabelle's ice cream.
I was gonna say, weren't there 3?
There's no ice cream in here.
Yeah. Interesting.
I didn't see anything here.
I'm curious though if like the show building for this ride took up a lot more space.
No, the show building's on its own in the back.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, there's no Clarabelle's. That's crazy.
And that, I mean, I know that they reuse a lot. I mean, I don't want to get too spoilery, but it seems like they reuse a lot of the rooms. I'm so curious of how many rooms that ride has.
I mean, reused.
Like, you know how like they would reset the room when you were like the ride because it's like all screens and stuff like that.
Oh,
they would reset it. So I'm curious like how big that building actually is because there's a lot of trickery of where you're actually looking, you know.
It's huge.
Yeah. I kept looking up. They're so tall.
I want someone to map it out and see if it's like the same ish layout as Rise or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll talk about it later though.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's all. But there's no ice cream in Toontown, which is.
I wonder if they'll have like ice cream carts though.
Oh,
with the Mickey bars and stuff.
Good call. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they probably realize that's all the kids want anyway.
Yeah.
Got to get one of those Mickey bars.
Do we have soft serve at Disneyland?
Disneyland?
Land, not.
Just Dole Whips or
other
various whips.
And then over there they have
Catch a Flav.
I was thinking of Abominable.
Adorable snowman.
Adorable, yeah. Okay.
I think that's all.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And we have one more news item.
No, we have 2 more news items.
No, you already did the last one. Oh, sorry. That's 2 different. That's 2 different bullet points.
Next up, Ripley returns. This is directly from Scott Gustin. I am just quoting him.
Yes.
EP Ripley, one of the original steam engines on the Disneyland Railroad, makes its official return on March 6th. The train was taken off the track 5 years ago for repairs. A full restoration project began in summer 2021.
Nice. I know. I was looking at the 6th. I thought it was today, but it's by the time it's Wednesday, it's already been open. It opens Monday, which is tomorrow for us recording. Cool.
Yeah. So next headline, I wonder if they're serving peas. Disney eats foodie guide to Princess Night 2023 at Disneyland Resort.
Do we know if anyone's going to that? Tram fam wise?
Someone said they were going, but I don't remember who it was.
Either. What nights are those? Have they started yet? No, right?
March 7th and 9th.
So that's Tuesday.
So one
and
has
Thursday.
happened.
Are you going? You're doing a trip this week, right?
Yeah.
Make sure it doesn't fall on that day.
No, I'm going to DCA.
Okay.
And
for Food and Wine. Done.
And
Okay.
I'll be gone before 8.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
So Nicole working hard out there. Hear ye, hear ye. If you'll be attending Disneyland After Dark Princess Night, I've got a special treat for you. All the delicious eats and sips you can enjoy at the event and where to find them. So she's honored to present to us Regal Delights at the first ever Disneyland After Dark Princess Night. So first up, interesting. Haven't seen one here in a while. Bengal Barbecue has the pineapple shrimp skewer.
Interesting.
Island-inspired grilled shrimp, spicy sausage, and sweet pineapple. Oh, I will do my best to remember to put these in the description. A link if you want to follow along.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Shout out to my cousin Autumn, who's just loving these. Okay. That sounds good. Cafe Orleans has tea service featuring short rib, caviar egg, crab avocado toast, Monty fritter, Creole chicken and apple pecan salad, po' boy, crepe layer cake, blueberry almond scone, plant-based, strawberry shortcake, plant-based, strawberry chocolate cream puff, and an assorted selection of tea. Look at that.
Wait, is that all one plate? You get all of
tea
that?
service, yes.
Wow. So far, both things we've listed off has had seafood. It's interesting.
Yeah. Plant-based tea service featuring an impossible sandwich with arugula, pickled shallots, and horseradish aioli, roasted potato, avocado toast, ratatouille sandwich, cucumber and watercress salad, strawberry shortcake, chocolate raspberry bar, fruit cobbler, blueberry almond scone, and an assorted selection of tea. New and plant-based. They're both new. That's awesome.
This is very like pinkies up.
Yeah, but you can
Both of
get
these.
like a full-on plant-based tea platter.
That's cool.
It's hard to get plant-based desserts. All the cream.
Oh, yeah.
So
for
much
sure.
cream.
I know.
Cream rise to the top.
Mhm.
Kids tea service featuring peanut butter and jelly, grilled cheese, meatball po' boy, assorted fruits, and creme puff.
Cram. I forgot her
That's what
name.
it says. No, it's the E with the...
I thought
An accent or
they
something.
said cram. I was like, what?
No. You
Crema.
click on it.
Oh, yeah. I can click on it. Follow along.
It takes a second. It's the oldest iPad on this planet Earth.
It's like, keep going. I'll catch up.
Okay. That actually sounds pretty good, though. I'd want the kids one.
Should we have done this instead of Sweethearts Night?
Yeah. Candy Palace and Candy Kitchen and Pooh Corner has a Cinderella carriage apple. Green apple dipped in caramel and robed in blue-white chocolate, decorated with pink and gold white chocolate and white chocolate wheels.
Looks really cute.
And a Cinderella carriage crisped rice treat. A Rice Krispie treat dipped in blue white chocolate and decorated with pink and gold white chocolate and white chocolate wheels. This looks good. It's cute.
I like the apple more, but that
I don't like
they look. I mean, they're both decorated the same though, so it's just about a matter of which one you want.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if you want an apple or a Rice Krispie treat. Candy Palace. Oh, wait. Did they write it twice?
Galactic
No, I
Grill.
just didn't go right. Galactic Grill has spicy huli huli loaded tenders.
There's so much on
Huli huli tossed chicken tenders with sweet mayonnaise drizzle, togarashi slaw, diced pineapple, and cilantro. Looks good.
it. Oh, the
Looks
photos.
good.
I didn't
Yeah.
scroll up. Yeah. Oh, that is like.
A royal sparkling lemonade, a lavender infused lemonade.
Do they have more food at this thing than they did for Sweethearts Night? I think there's a lot more food.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like, I didn't get all
Oh,
this.
you know what? No, I know. I think Angelina got throwback night tickets.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Did Kevin do it? No, he just said he would go.
Yeah.
But okay.
I explained there. I'm like, if they have live music, just go watch live music. Yeah.
Yeah.
And go on rides.
Mhm.
Don't do photo ops. Okay. Gibson Girl has a Princess Sundae.
This looks cool.
Blackberry, peach, and raspberry sorbets in a white chocolate dipped waffle cup topped with whipped cream, sprinkles, and edible gold glitter.
No, I'm saying just like the colors look really pretty. Like the scoops of sorbet.
It's all going to be brown when it melts.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And wait, what's this? Oh, that's interesting. Harbor Galley has fresh baked chocolate chip cookies. I wonder what that's like.
How
and
fresh.
Mixed berry milk. Just a cup. Oh, I guess milk and cookies.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Some painful poops out of that. Is that? Shout out to
Our fallen soldier.
yeah. Avenge the Fallen. What was the restaurant? Captain Kids. Captain Kids. From the best Yelp review I've ever read.
No, it was Google reviews. Wait, was it Yelp?
I don't know.
I don't know. If you guys need something to laugh at,
Yeah.
just look up those reviews. They're so funny.
Okay. So, Hungry Bear Restaurant.
This looks pretty tasty, actually.
Cajun honey glazed chicken and loaded steak fries. Fried chicken thighs. Wow, you don't see that often. Shout out to thighs. Tossed with Cajun honey served. Oh, okay. Served over steak fries and topped with crispy shallots, candied pecans, and green onion.
That's interesting.
That sounds good.
Yeah. That looks like a lot of like flavors in your mouth. Just like,
Yeah.
honey, Cajun, pecans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pecans or pecans?
It depends.
Okay.
You when you know.
I think I say pecans. I think I do.
Yeah, but then it's just like
But like if someone says pecans, I don't like. It's like
no.
I
You know
got
what? When it's
I'll think
hyphenated,
fine.
it's pecan.
Okay.
Like see, like candied pecans, but like if you're like apple pecan, you know what I mean?
No.
If there's a hyphen.
Okay.
If it was like apple pecan brownie, that sounds disgusting. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, anyways. Tea time lemon funnel cake dipped in lavender citrus infused condensed milk.
Oh, geez.
Topped with edible glitter, purple sugar, lemon sorbet, basil blossoms, and candied hibiscus.
Take your lactate pill if you're going to eat that.
Just go to Knott's if you really want funnel cake.
Yeah.
Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe has the Daydreamer Macaroon.
Look at that picture. It's cute.
It's a raspberry coconut macaroon
Oh, I'm out.
topped with white chocolate and sprinkles. Why?
It looks really cute. I don't like coconut.
You like the Matterhorn macaroon?
Is there coconut on that? No.
It's all coconut.
No, it's not.
A macaroon is shredded coconut, condensed milk, and
Okay, I like the way that one is. So would I like this one?
imagine that with raspberry.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, the sprinkles look adorable.
It just looks like it looks like something you would see at like Wreck-It Ralph, like
Yeah.
the princess at
It looks
the
like
Candyland area. Yeah,
Candy Mountain.
it does look like Candy Mountain. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
then
And the Princess Trifle,
trifling.
white chocolate mousse, and mixed berry compote. I don't like berry compote.
Mm-hmm.
With vanilla cake topped with crunch pearls and white chocolate crown. They're really getting a lot of mileage out of crunch pearls.
I will say, if anyone has the time to go through this, everything looks very pretty.
Yeah.
Like it's really cute and pink and like if you took your kid, I feel like many kids would like it.
Unicorn barf.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. Okay, Little Red Wagon. That is where they sell the corn dogs. Mixed berry wagonade. Okay. Lemonade with blueberries and strawberries. All right.
I feel like River would love
Google's freaking out about this.
Is that what that? Yeah, I was like, what's that noise? That's funny. I feel like River would love. He loves blueberries and strawberries and raspberries.
Shout out to River.
Shout out to River.
Plaza Inn Restaurant. Be Brave. Spicy chicken dinner. Spicy chicken leg and thigh. Coleslaw, cornbread, and a pickle spear.
Pickle? Comes to the pickle. Oh, a spear. I was
Yeah,
thinking of
like-
like a whole pickle. I was like,
Yeah.
what? That's crazy. I wonder how. In fact, it's called Be Brave.
That's Frank's Red Hot
Oh, okay.
buffalo sauce.
Yeah, okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It looks good though, because it's like, yeah, okay.
I just imagine your fingers all like sticky and gross after.
Honey barbecue chicken tenders. Those look like totally dry regular chicken
I was gonna say they
tenders.
look like chicken nuggies. Like they don't look.
Yeah,
not
it's-
nuggies, but tenders.
So
but
chicken tenders,
Mhm.
mac and cheese, cornbread, and honey barbecue sauce.
so the sauce is the yeah.
It's a
not,
dip.
It's not yeah. Okay, that's like nothing.
Red Rose Tavern. In my head, it's Taverne.
Taverne.
Escargot flatbread.
Oh no.
Garlic butter escargot.
My apologies to the French, but no.
Mushroom blend, cherry tomatoes, and herb flatbread. I would eat this on merit alone.
Just to say you did it.
Just the fact that it's just like Disneyland is serving snails.
That's interesting.
That's
Is it like
insane.
canned escargot though? Where do you get escargot around here?
It's probably frozen. I
Like
don't know.
international markets? I don't know.
Cisco.
See, I would already be out because there's already mushrooms in this. I'd be out. No, thank you.
I'd probably have to roll this up, just so I don't think about it.
It's funny how, as pretty as they are, a lot of these are very experimental. Like a lot of new flavors, and I hope they bring some of this out because, like, I saw this week the Mickey succulent. They're now serving it, and that was a Sweethearts Night thing. So hopefully, oh, gross! That's a snail.
That's a slug right there.
But I'm curious if they use these events to test how well they do, and to be like, all right, we'll present some of these into the park later. You know, I don't know how expensive escargot is though, so they probably won't do this one. But
snails. Oh, how expensive could snails be?
I don't know.
I dodge them all the time while I go for walks. You
I
know?
don't know. No, thank you.
Wild mushroom flatbread, mushroom blend, cherry tomatoes, herb flatbread,
okay,
and a glowing strawberry sparkle tea, strawberry flavored blended tea, and edible silver sparkle dust, served with a glow cube.
Will they charge you extra for the glow cube, or will it just
It's
be
served
to
with
drink
it.
with it? Yeah.
But this will be I'm gonna say $14 lemonade.
Absolutely. Not even alcoholic.
Refreshment corner, affectionately known as Coke corner. The curried beef dog, curried beef, pickled vegetables, and chili aioli in a potato bun.
Oh, beef. I was like, where's the protein in this?
Looks like a weird banh mi.
Yeah, it does. Like raw veggies just on it.
Yeah. No, they're pickled.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
The picture just.
Cotton candy cream cheese pretzel.
This looks cute. Like, this looks like a child made this.
Cream cheese filled pretzel. So the regular cream cheese pretzel. Drizzled with marshmallow and cotton candy frosting and topped with sprinkles.
It looks cute.
You know what that should have been?
They look like Fruity Pebbles, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought they were too. Wow. An assortment
Wow.
of churros.
Sorry. That came up better than I thought. It was like in my head.
I always wait because I was going to call him Lightning McLaren. Lightning McQueen says it sometimes when you like finish the race. Oh, wow.
Wow.
You guys did so well.
You got to do it in the Owen Wilson voice though. Wow. Sorry. I love Owen Wilson.
Okay. So the Sleeping Beauty Castle, Frontierland, and Tomorrowland churro carts have the Berry Good churro, rolled in raspberry sugar, topped with freeze-dried raspberry crumble, sweetened cream cheese drizzle, and garnished micro flowers.
Again, I keep shouting out my nephew River. He would be obsessed with this. Raspberries. He'd love it. This looks really cute. I mean, the way there's like flowers on top of it, but it looks cute the way it's presented here.
Churro carts near It's a Small World and Fantasyland. Blueberry cheesecake churro, rolled in graham cracker flavored sugar and served with blueberry cheesecake dipping sauce.
I do hope they bring that very good churro one day during the summer. I would try it. These both look good.
It's too much work. They won't do it.
I know, but both look good to me. Like I would try these. I don't try a lot of churros, but I would try these too.
Churro cart in New Orleans Square and churros and lemonade carts in Critter Country. Friendship churro, rolled in raspberry limeade and pink lemonade sugars drizzled with lime glaze and topped with candy
I'd also
swirls.
try this. This looks so good.
I would not try that.
I would try the all three of
Citrus
them.
and churros. No.
Yeah, I guess the first two look better, but I would try this one.
And finally, the illustrious, the always just out of reach pretzel cart in Tomorrowland. The macadamia nut pretzel, cream cheese filled pretzel, white chocolate sauce toasted macadamia nut, and vanilla wafer crumble with a caramel drizzle sauce. I'd be down. What a good climax. Look at that.
Yeah, that looks
good.
good. That does look good.
That looks good. And that has been your, seventh foodie guide? Christian with a K, we're going to need a foodie guide count.
I know.
Him or Reyes, they're on top of it.
Well, this one, would you count it? Because this is for an event. It's
I count
not
anything that says Disney Eats Foodie Guide too.
So was the Toontown one? Was that a Foodie Eats Foodie Guide?
Disney Eats First Look.
Oh, because that's always going to be there.
That's
it's
a
not,
menu. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never
So
mind.
we had a Sweethearts Night Foodie Guide. Now, interestingly enough, Walt Disney World got a Foodie Guide to Women's History Month. Sorry, Foodie Guide honoring Women's History Month.
Did we get one for February for Black History Month?
Soulful.
Yes, we
That was
did
the
get one, though,
fourth
right?
one, yeah. So we got to celebrate soulfully. Foodie Guide to
Yeah, sorry.
whatever, yeah. But we did not get a Women's History one.
Do we also have a Black History Month in June? Remember last year where they had one?
That was Soulful Summer.
But that was also the same month as Pride. So it was very confusing. There was a lot of things going on at once. So Women's Appreciation is March?
Women's History Month.
Is March?
Yes.
First time I've heard of this as a woman.
This happened last year too.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a whole thing with Hershey's. They're calling it like her. It's Canada. No, but it's kind of weird. They're just like putting like a few people on the wrapper, and I'm like this is chocolate bar.
Yeah.
All right, like, come on, it's silly.
It's like the whole corporations in June versus corporations every the time of the year.
No, but see, like a rainbow chocolate bar is cool, but like we put a woman on the wrapper.
Like on the wrapper, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And it's not like there was a man on the wrapper forever and they changed it. It was just like, I know this sounds really terrible. I'm just like, why are you putting a woman on the wrapper? I'm like, it's a Hershey bar.
Yeah, no, I know it.
It's just like, we're getting silly now.
As a resident woman here currently, I understand what you mean by that.
Like, oh, what has Hershey's done for them? We put them on the wrapper.
Put them on the wrapper.
Yeah, maybe they're donating, but like.
But will Disney put Minnie on the, that was cool last year when they did that. On the, what's it called?
I feel like they just forgot or something.
What was
the mini floral?
The floral, the floral, yeah. That was cute. That was like a cute little, like, oh wow, like a little touch. Like when it was, and that required effort. They had to like go in there and dig it out and do that. So that was cool.
But yeah. So that is all for the news, unless something's gonna happen.
Yeah, because this is Sunday. You guys usually record Tuesday, and usually they drop everything Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh well. This is what happens when you book Breeze. I told Rain this is his spirit moment. You get one.
I've never had one, knock on wood.
Yeah. No. A spirit moment.
Like if you go out and get spirit.
No, it's like you cheaped out.
Yeah. And
then they cheaped you out. You know?
There's a saying that my sister says that I think she learned from my dad. It's like, I'm too poor to be cheap. Is that what it is? Is that how it goes?
I don't know.
I'm too poor to be cheap. Basically saying like, I'd rather spend the extra money on something that's not going to break on me. Like I can't be cheap because it's like, that'll cost me more money in the long run. I think it's like what that expression means.
Yeah. But then there's the level where you're too poor to say I'm too poor to be cheap.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, just buy better shoes. It's like, I can't even afford the better shoes.
Well, no, of course. This is like more like if you're able to afford it, it's like, I think the whole expression is like, if you're able to afford it, just get the more expensive thing because they will last you longer versus like actually somebody that's actually unable to get the thing they need, you know?
Yeah. Like I buy 2 pairs of like $70 New Balances, which is apparently cheap for shoes, I guess.
Yeah.
But because it's 2 pairs, I just alternate every day. They last me over a year.
Like for you, as someone who can afford it, like you wouldn't get knockoff New Balance. You'd be like, no, I'll get the New Balance because I know they're going to last me a while.
I buy shoes less than once a year.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like for you, that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, that expression is more so of like, if you're able to afford it, not like just buy the expensive thing. Even if you don't have a budget, who cares? It's like not like that.
Well, yeah.
It's like buy a reliable car if you can. Buy reliable shoes. You know what I mean? Like things that you're like my sister buying a mattress. Like I told her, I said, you sleep on that every single night. Make sure that's something that you should be putting money towards. So it's like a good mattress, a good pair of shoes, because that'll actually affect your body and your well-being in the long run. You know, things like that.
Yeah. So this here is our Big Thunder topic of the week. Disneyland doesn't disappoint.
Does not.
So, about 48 to 50 minutes in, I had already forgotten what the topic was. So, we workshopped this a few times, but Kimmie and I actually wrote this episode together.
We did.
So, you guys got an extra episode out of this. So, started out as like a no regrets thing, and then like the list was very long. So we split it into just Disneyland. Mm-hmm. And so now this is things you do at Disneyland, including rides, mostly rides, mm-hmm. that you never regret. They don't disappoint you, mm-hmm. right? That we're starting after the queue. Like the cast member says, take row whatever, mm-hmm. right? Like literally that point. You have gotten to the front. Not you're the first person in line, but just that point.
Yes.
That way there's no like, oh, but it breaks down in line. It's like, yeah, they all do that. And then we all cry, you know? So
you're on the attraction.
You're getting on the attraction.
Yes, you are getting on the attraction.
Yeah. So that's where all this starts. Things that you walk away from and you're like, we shouldn't have done that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
like Hagrid. Shouldn't have said that. Should not have said that. We need to watch Harry Potter together. What?
I just nodded.
We're going to watch Harry Potter together.
We are going to watch Breaking Bad together.
No, that's your Lord of the Rings deal. See, I snuck the Harry Potter separately.
I'll think of something else. Better Call Saul.
No, you can't do that.
I
Because,
can.
No,
I can do what I want.
no, that's just
Yes,
rude.
I can. How's that rude? I think it's a fair trade.
I don't think so.
I think it's
No.
That is 8 movies.
Yeah, there's a max
Or
time
9.
on that. There's seasons.
Yeah.
No, seasons don't equate to movie. No,
yeah,
we
they do.
take the runtime. Take the runtime.
Those are my
No,
what's it called?
the
Those are my
runtime.
demands.
No,
Those
the
are my
runtime.
demands. No.
The runtime.
Nope.
I'm just never gonna watch those out of spite.
Yeah, I'm just never gonna watch your movies out of spite.
But it'll hurt you more than it hurts me.
No, it won't. Breaking Bad is
If I never
my
watch
favorite television show of all time.
No. What I'm saying is it'll hurt you.
Of all time.
It'll hurt you more that I don't watch those shows.
Yeah, it will hurt me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You'll love them though. That's what sucks.
What just happened?
Yeah, I don't know. You unraveled this web.
Okay. So, first up, Space Mountain.
Space.
You can't forget hyperspace. That sucks. Space Mountain is always just the best.
It always hits.
No one can ruin it for you. It's awesome. When the music goes out, it's still awesome.
Yeah.
Right? If the lights turn on, it's still awesome, if not preferable.
I've never been on when the lights turn on.
Me neither, but it's still awesome. You go on it 10 times in a row after eating fried chicken, it's still awesome. It is just so fun. It's a blast. It's a headbanger. Like, how great do we feel after
And
we
what's
get off
nice too about this, and I guess all indoor rides, when it's a really hot day, that breeze is just,
Yeah.
But then when it's a cold or rainy day, you're inside. So it's like, it keeps you away from any elements that you can think of. So it's actually quite nice.
I'm just thinking of like when you and I get off of the ride.
Yeah, we feel
Like,
great.
we're so happy. Like we look at each other differently.
Like,
almost.
oh,
It's like-
because we rode that on the Disney 100 day, and we were both like, that was amazing. Like, we have not ridden that in a while,
Yeah.
and that's such a treat because that line is never shorter than like 45 minutes most
yeah,
days.
It's why it's my favorite ride.
Yeah. R.I.P. the single rider line.
R.I.P.
That to
Indeed.
me was like that hurt. But as much as I miss it, that ride is still perfect. Like, it's such a perfect ride. I love that ride.
Yeah, it is. Nearby, we have
Mm-hmm.
Astro Blasters.
That one hits.
It's fun.
It's just a fun ride, and or not. It's not even a ride. It's interactive. Like, I would honestly argue, I think I enjoy it a little bit more than Toy Story Midway Mania.
Midway Mania is
It's all screens, and you can only really do one thing, or the other one you can at least like pick it up, turn your thing around. It's more interactive.
but it's also Omnimover.
Yeah.
Midway Mania is like, you're here, go, 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 go. And
Well, I'm saying it's moving you, and this one it's propelling you forward, but you can change it's like
Yeah.
all around you, and then there's like hidden places to hit. It's just more interactive, and then you also have animatronics, or like I think like Buzz's face
Yeah.
is like, but like there's more interactivity going on. Like, you're looking around, even if you had a kid with you and they're just looking around, they love it. Like, I feel like River would just love just looking around.
yeah, it's totally fun, and it's
It's like
like,
kid friendly. It's everyone friendly. That's a great ride. What happened?
no, I thought I heard a knock on the door. I did not.
Okay.
But Kev just wrote, he goes, how do I get on your meme Discord, the one where you get memes?
Oh,
He can't because it's for a Patreon.
for what?
The memes I send you,
Yeah.
I send some of them to him. He's like, where do you get
No,
all
but
of them?
like, which Discord? What Patreon Discord is this?
Last Stand Media for Sacred Symbols.
Oh, I thought it was just like a public. I didn't know. I didn't even.
No,
You probably
no.
told me,
It's
but
the
I
meme
forgot.
channel
That's
on
so
that
funny. Yeah,
Discord.
you
Yeah,
sent me
sorry.
the best meme.
But yeah, Astro Blasters, sorry guys. That was totally.
And that one to me, Astro Blasters 2 is. I know we're not talking about the queue, but we tend to go on at night, and for me, that's like the perfect ride to either end on or the kind of pick me up ride because you're like focusing on shooting and like.
This is like an old reliable.
Yeah,
Like that was almost the episode 2. But it's just like,
but again, I would not wait more than. As much as I love it, I will not stand on
but
this
that's
line.
the thing. Once you're on the ride,
Yeah.
it's so fun.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
You
Like
don't-
this was our last ride for Sweethearts Night, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect way to end the night.
Because you get a score. It's a little competition. You get a really terrible picture.
And if you're competitive, you know exactly where to shoot.
Yeah. So
I never get it. I point in that direction, and I never I have horrible aim on that ride. It's so bad.
Yeah.
The only ride I'm good at, like point wise, is lip singers, because I know how to pull and how to like, yeah. And most people, I'm like, you don't have to do this move, guys. You can just keep your palm flat. I do that because this starts to cramp. So I do
for
this.
Video users only.
Yeah, I'm like this.
Oh, let's both do it. This is a GIF.
But I'm saying that like people don't know that. And my favorite is when you're a single rider. I know this is a different ride. I tell the people next to me like, you can pull boxes. And then some guys like, and I told this kid that, and the guy's like, he's just, I don't think he knows how to play. He's just gonna just do this. I'm like, all right, it's fine. But
I don't tell people.
That's always my trick. It's like keep just yanking on boxes is like the ultimate hack.
I'm more indie. You're on your own.
Like it's like indie, like hipster indie.
No. I don't like those people. Okay. So next up, Big Thunder Mountain.
This ride is always perfect.
Yeah,
this is my favorite ride. You know what? Then now you're talking about space. I'm still gonna say Big Thunder over Space. I love Space because I ride Big Thunder more. I think that's why. But then it's like, but Space is also like.
Space has Holy Grail.
Oh, okay. They're tied for me. I can't even pick. They're tied.
So remember how this came in last for the Mountains of Disneyland? Big Thunder.
I know it hurt my soul. I was like, are you freaking kidding me?
I believe it got the least 4s or 1s.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was always in the middle.
Yeah. Because
it's solid.
This reminds me of like voting for like the Academy Awards. Like their voting system is kind of like that. It's nothing to do with like
no
what's the best movie. It's like they get like the how many like they almost like they lay out all the options and then they like eliminate them. So it's like which one was the most liked overall versus which one was actually number one. Like the voting system is really weird for the Academy Awards.
Their voting system prevents what happens to Big Thunder Mountain though. Because their whole thing is like you don't split the votes.
Right.
Or whatever.
Right.
But Big Thunder is just it's just a good ride.
It's a great ride.
It doesn't do anything crazy, but that's probably also why it can't disappoint you.
That's probably like the safest ride for parents to take their kids, like a first time coaster kind of ride. That isn't Go-Go Gadgets coaster and Goofy Sky School, which I think is actually probably a little bit more jarring for kids. This one's probably like the perfect, like, no, the drops aren't crazy. There's no flips. The kids can get used. And then it's like a stop and go. So it's not just like, yeah.
Cowboy enough.
Yeah.
And Cowboy's fun.
And that's just like a fun ride. Yeah, for sure. I love this ride.
Yeah. You're on a train and you're going fast. Like there is nothing to it. Mm-hmm. And that's why it's not like, oh, it's too dark or I was this and that. It was just like, it's a great ride.
And it's the perfect combination of outdoor portion, indoor portions because they're very immersive.
Oh yeah.
Like it's a perfect blend of both. So it's a very, and then and I know this is about it being good, but like when the effects work, it's like, oof, it's like
nothing really breaks.
Well, sometimes like at the end, like the explosions, like the smoke. I'm not saying that like it doesn't kill it that it's not there, but I appreciate it when it's there.
That thing not going off is very inconsequential.
Yeah.
Your enjoyment doesn't.
You hear the explosion, it's still happening. You still got it.
Your enjoyment doesn't hinge on the effects.
Mm-hmm. And I like when the ride ends when you hear the townspeople talking.
Yeah.
That's cute. So I like that a lot. That's a good ride. That's a good old reliable for sure. Another old reliable.
Yeah. It's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Exactly.
Speaking of wild, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Mm-hmm.
This is a favorite among many, including Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was our costume master.
Yeah. And it's very charming. I think we go to that one the most out of the Fantasyland dark rides because I think it's the fastest moving out of all of them. Yeah. And it's just, I don't even know what it is. It maybe because it is based off of a movie, right?
Movie. You know what though? I would argue, I don't think many people have seen it. I've never seen it. I know you and Rain watched it, but because you guys assigned yourselves to do it.
But it's like you go on Snow White and Pinocchio and whatever, and it's like, oh, this is not a very good retelling of the movie. Mr. Toad's is so far off from the movie.
I've never seen it, so I don't even know.
That it doesn't even matter.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like, oh, it's just a wild ride.
Yeah, that's literally what it's called, wild ride.
To nowhere in particular, except specifically hell. But it's just a fun little ride. It's warm. Right.
That's the perfect rainy day. I need to say, and I think that was in your Staying Warm episode. Yeah.
Warm, yeah. So it's just very.
And then we also did that for Sweethearts Night.
Yeah.
That was also.
We were freezing.
Yeah. But I feel like we would have gone on it anyways since we just walked in anyway. We just get on it, you know? We didn't go on any other besides Dumbo. We didn't do any other dark ride that night. Other than that one.
It's like, it's fun too because you're in a little car. It's just two people. You get the little wheel too.
Yeah, you're right. Like just you and like, you know, parties can be broken up a little bit. It's like you and a person. That's
and
it.
it's not trying to be cute.
No.
It's just a cool ride.
Yeah. That's a really good one. I love that ride.
But we did bring up Snow White, and Snow White's Enchanted Wish is pretty great.
I like it.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
I like it more. It's funny. Refurbishments don't always hit it for me, but this refurbishment for me like made it a lot more enjoyable.
Because they made it pretty.
They made it really
it's
pretty.
Fun. It's not fun because it's like joyful.
Mm-hmm.
It's sweet.
I don't think I've ever left that ride and felt like I shouldn't have gone. Like I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that ride, which this whole episode's about. But like I love that ride. It's a very simple, cute ride. Very
All the dark rides are personalized to you
mm-hmm.
because they follow the car.
Mm-hmm.
But when her wish comes true,
mm-hmm.
like that is like, oh, this is for us.
You know what my favorite part of that ride is? Mini Prince.
Oh.
Would you say like they did him dirty? What'd you say?
They did my boy dirty.
They did your boy dirty.
But that little room is like just this. Oh, they put someone like cast a spell just for us. Like it's this magic moment.
I just love when the kiss happens and everything lights up.
Yeah,
I love
that's
that
what I was
part.
talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. It's so pretty.
Yeah, and it happens right on cue, which I think it
Mm.
just adds to the magic. So it's just it's great. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I saw this really quick. This has not really with this because I'm curious what that looks like with the lights on. I saw a TikTok of Peter Pan with the lights on. It's so ugly in there.
Oh yeah.
Like, and it looked, and it's funny how low you are to the ground. You don't realize how low you are to the ground, but I don't know. I just thought of that, but I'm like, I wonder what Snow White looks like with the lights on. Probably not as pretty, but like that one looked really bad. I was like, ooh, like I'm curious if they'll ever refurbish because Peter Pan's been going on for.
You have to do it like that though, because the lights are in 3D.
But they did refurbish it though, right? Before the pandemic, I feel like it was closed for a while.
Yeah, gotta just. Oh, they redid the queue a little bit.
Oh yeah, and I think they also added like a couple of the Play Disney stuff. Like you like can turn on that light and stuff. Yeah, that's a ride I just never like. I know this is kind of off. I wish I could enjoy Peter Pan more because everyone's like, I want to ride that ride. I feel like that people do that ride at an obligation versus like I mean, unless that's your favorite ride, let me know. But I've never heard anyone say it's a favorite ride. I've heard people say, when should I ride it? Because the line's always long. But never like, that's a favorite ride. Because it's very stop and go. It's not.
For me, the reason it's not on here, the second half of that ride falls flat.
Yeah, because I mean, I think like the crown jewel of that ride is you're going over, and that's like in it's like the first room you go into once you're out of the window. Yeah.
Second room.
Like out the window is what I meant. Yeah.
Out the window, you're in London. And then you go over the rainbow and the island in Neverland.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have not. I think we rode it. Well, last time we rode it was like
the day Disney
Homecoming, and only because it was like a walk on. Not even a walk on, but it was like not bad. I want to ride it again one day, but like I can't justify the line.
I feel like we ride Space Mountain more often than Peter Pan.
I know. Anyways, that was a tangent.
So, Dumbo.
I love Dumbo.
We don't ride it during the day, admittedly. So
we
Dumbo
rode
at night.
Homecoming. We rode.
Oh yeah, we did.
We have that picture.
It's so great.
It's a great ride.
It really is great. It's not worth the wait, but it's great because you go up there and it's very chill. You're not going fast. You're not getting dizzy. The music's cute. You see Fantasyland.
And that's the ride that when people say they must ride it because it's their kid's first time, I'm like Dumbo over Peter Pan. Because the kids can look around. It's like you get that shot of you on Dumbo. Like to me, that's more like of a you must do that versus like Peter Pan.
Yeah, there is this, and
at the end they all lift up together, which I think is cute.
Yeah.
But R.I.P. the black feather they would hand you.
But it has this like warm childhood feeling to it, which I love. It makes you feel a little bit like a kid again. Like you're like, oh yeah, I'm on Dumbo. Like I'm flying. I'm in a flying elephant. I
feel like if everyone grew up here, people that were near California growing up or Disneyland growing up, have probably all had like an experience with like their first time on it, like as a kid.
I wouldn't remember that, but
me neither. But like, I'm sure my parents put me on it. Yeah. Like, I'm sure they did because that's like, I would say it's probably like a classic Disney ride to get on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we couldn't take River on it that day because we picked the wrong day to go. But I really wanted that shot of him on Dumbo, but he's older.
Yeah, he'll go on.
Mm-hmm.
Dumbo's like that weight just drops sometimes.
Especially during like right after the fireworks. I feel like most families leave, and it's just like 15 minutes, 10 minutes sometimes.
Yeah. So this is our first non-ride attraction. Sleeping Beauty's Castle.
That one's fun to go through.
Yeah, it's always like a sweet little, like, I forgot how nice this is. And we've done it like a few times.
I mostly do that one at night more than now that I realize it. I don't really go during the day.
It's a little musty in there, but it's cool. You're inside the castle for real. And you just kind of go through the story of Sleeping Beauty. There's some really good effects.
There's a couple of like pop up. If you look at a window, like things will pop out at you, which is a little creepy, but it's pretty.
They're jump
effective.
scares.
Yeah.
And there's
it's pretty effective.
What is it? It's like the hallway of goons or something, and I just think it's hilarious. I don't know why the name. Oh, cool! I could post that as one of the pictures.
And what's cool about it too is I remember I went with some friends a long time ago, and I'm like, let's go to the castle, and they had no idea you can do that. You can do that, and I was like, yeah. And they were like, that was really like I didn't expect that, like that you can walk through this castle, because it's like at Walt Disney World they have like that special room that you can win sweepstakes to get into, but like
oh yeah, we don't
have that, but you can at least. Isn't there also a restaurant in the castle?
I don't think so.
I saw a video of a guy proposing to somebody, and I could have sworn they were on that balcony.
No.
Okay, maybe not.
Okay, I found it, so I'm definitely posting it. The Corridor of Goons.
Yes. Oh, that's so good.
Just
yes.
like the hallway at work.
All right, definitely post that. That's good. Yeah, but we haven't done that in a while.
This was August 20th, 2021, but we have gone after that for sure.
Okay.
At least once.
That's another good, like trying to get out of the rain. Go through it.
Time is flying. Okay. What?
There you almost dropped it.
Oh, no. No. So, Sleeping Beauty's Castle, yes, wonderful. Never regret that.
No regrets.
No, you could say no regrets.
No regrets.
It just didn't fit in that one thing.
I want to know if anyone knows where that's from.
They for sure do.
Yeah, no regrets. My credo.
So, Mad Tea Party. How could this disappoint you?
It's so good. The only way it could, it's not a disappointment to me. Some people might complain when they turn the music off during parades.
But you hear the parade music.
You hear the parade. But then, like, there was that one time when you can hear the parade music and the music playing at once. Remember when the Alice thing came by?
No, I was joking. You hear Alice speaking on the mushroom, and you hear her in the spiel.
Oh, because the spiel, not right,
yeah,
not
Broken
the music.
Immersion.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, because even like remember when we wrote it and during the Christmas parade, and like you heard the Christmas music playing, and we were on it, and we're like having a good time.
Yeah,
that one though for
the milk
me,
and cookies out of Santa.
That one we only really go out at night, but I feel like it hits different at night. You have the lights; it's like a party. I love it, but it looks great during the day, but I love it at night because that one gets long.
Yeah.
But then during like the nighttime, it's like a walk on. I don't think we've ever waited for that ride. We've always just walked on it.
But it is a ride of pure joy. There's nothing else. You were just on a teacup spinning.
And what's nice too is that you don't have to spin. You can just sit there and not let it go. And you're so I saw another TikTok video where a guy had a service dog on it with him. Mm-hmm. And they were just sitting, and you just see the dog like just like with his tongue out, and they were just like they were just following the turntables. They weren't spinning it obviously, but like the dog's having the time of his life. Oh my God, so cute.
It was probably a lab, right? They're always a retriever.
Yeah, it was like a lab, but like they weren't spinning it, but just the way it was just like it was still fun without having to spin it. It was so cute. I didn't know dogs can get on that.
Yeah, I could see.
As long as you don't spin it, they'll be fine. Yeah. That's pretty funny though.
Just down the ways. Mm-hmm. Down the track. Mm-hmm. Casey Jr.
Yes. We don't get on this one a lot, but it is a great ride.
Yeah. Shout out to my cousin Autumn. This is his favorite ride.
Really?
More or less,
Has he gone on the back row?
I don't know.
Yeah. Last time we went on it, we had Tori and her friend go on the back because they were with us and they liked it too that way.
Top 10 greatest sacrifices. But yeah, it's a cute little ride. Gets a little creepy sometimes, but you're always just like, when you get off, you're just like, yeah, you're just like,
and I feel like it hits with kids because I don't know what it is with trains, but kids love trains.
What? Yeah, what is it?
I don't know. River's obsessed with trains, and he has like a wooden one that makes no noises, and he has a one that makes noises, and he loves both equally.
Rain never stopped being obsessed with trains. Yeah. So yeah, and people want to get in the monkey cage, or the lion cage, and
then they have normal seats for like parents, like they have like just like benches, which is really cute.
Yeah. Oh, maybe this is the day or the time I finally post a picture of me and Autumn in the monkey cage.
You have, you should, yeah. This is the day we got to dig up the old pictures for sure.
You haven't seen this?
Did you might have showed it to me. How old is it?
We were like 3.
Maybe you did actually. Hang on. I don't know.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, please save that so you can post it. That's adorable. Wait, let me see. Which is which? You're on the right.
Yeah, this is the monkeys, right? It's pink.
Yeah.
That's
adorable. You need to add that to the album. That's adorable.
Yeah. Oh, that's going for sure.
That's so cute.
Yeah, Toontown. That's great.
You should, if you guys ever do, you know what? This is kind of random. If you and Rain do like a Toontown episode, like revisited with the new updates, you should put that one like before and after.
Oh, remember when you said everyone has a Dumbo experience?
Yeah.
97.
Please post that.
Is this going to be baby
Please,
pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think, because we mentioned that specifically.
Yeah. Okay, we'll say.
That would be cute. If you guys have a Dumbo photo of you as children, put it in the Discord. I want to see some.
It was just good times.
Wait, what is in your hand?
Mickey sandwich. Ice cream sandwich.
And you're wearing the mammoth shirt that you recently.
No, that's Autumn.
Oh, you're next to him.
Yeah. I have a similar hat to this now.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys.
Yeah.
I know just.
But I'm serious with the Dumbo pictures. I want to see them. If you or if your own kids, I'm curious. I want to see.
Yeah, if you get this in like the first day, maybe we'll put them in the album.
That'd be cute.
Or the carousel.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
sorry.
The carousel is next. Let's talk about the carousel.
Oh yeah. Which fun fact about the carousel? That was our first ride we went on when we post pandemic. Because you said you're like. Because I was like, should we do Space Mountain? Should we do that? You're like, we should do the carousel.
Well, we were waiting for Rise.
Yeah, and we got group 1.
Was that the group 1 or the second time?
It was the first time.
But it hadn't opened yet. Rise opened an hour after the park opened.
So we did carousel, and I think we did Pinocchio after that, which freaked me out. Yeah. I don't like Pinocchio.
But we were like, what should the first ride be? We don't know. We were like I'm like, well, it's the first ride that opened at Disneyland. It's the reason for Disneyland. It'll be our first ride.
And I'm surprised how we don't do it a lot, but I'm surprised how often we do it. Last time we went on, again, I think it was with Tori. Last time we went on it together, at least with me.
I like how in her like Christmas trip album, it's a picture of you 3, and I'm taking the picture.
Yeah, that's a good ride though. Yeah. That's a really good ride. You can't get a bad horse. If you're a parent, you can have your kid on it while you hold them. And then I love the music.
Yeah. That's the thing. The music changes where like.
But it's in that like old timey carousel.
Yeah, it's okay. So this is what's funny. In Mad Tea Party, the music is always the same. But
it's the thing. It's a little repetitive.
No, but it's not.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't disappoint me. It's always so whimsical. But then the carousel is always different music, but there's never a bad song.
Yeah, and it's like in the like.
Yeah.
Like it's like very like old timey
carousel organ. It's almost like its own thing.
If you've seen The Last of Us, that carousel crushed me. A whole episode crushed me, but
no, anytime. Okay. No, I won't spoil it.
Okay.
I won't spoil it. It's another show, but like when you're using the Cure, you know what you're doing. Okay. Great moments.
Oh, sorry. I just got that. The Cure thing. I just got that. Sorry.
Wait, why?
I like misheard you, but then you said the Cure. I was like, oh, because you're talking about that scene.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about another show.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. So great moments with Mr. Lincoln.
We haven't done this in a while, but it was closed.
Yeah, they said they added something for Frederick Douglass, so I kind of want to go on again.
Go.
Unless that's just the exhibit. I'm not sure. But it said National Geographic, whatever.
That's a good one. We tend to do that, though, when we first enter the park and we're like, let's just start here first. Like, we don't usually end the night with it, but we start the day with it.
So you know what's really funny?
What?
You've seen the Modern Family episode.
Yeah. I was there when they were filming it. Not that. I was there when they were filming when they first walk in.
You know how he gets teary-eyed?
Yeah.
I kind of get it.
I know.
Because it's kind of like, you know, what you want America to be, but then like also when he stands up, it's just like, you know what you're getting into when you go there.
One thing I like about ours too, and not to get political, but I like that they just stuck it with Lincoln. Because the thing in Florida, people, no matter which side you're on, people are going to yell, they're going to get mad, they're going to ban it, they're going to say, I don't want to get on that thing because this president's there. And I'm glad they just kept it to Lincoln. Like, we're not going to do anything else here.
No one is going to dig up Abraham Lincoln's tweets and cancel him. You know what I mean? Like, he wanted to end slavery.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of.
It just seems in general too, not again. Also, the temperature, I feel like. Are people just more political over there than here? Or is it just that like we hear about it more over there because I don't know. You know what I mean?
I don't want to get into it because there's too much. I'm just going to be mean.
Okay.
Florida sucks.
But back to what I was saying, though, I think it always hits because we know who it is. It's a respected figure in history, and he was involved in a lot of very good things going on in America. You know what I mean? Like he to me, when you think of patriotism that isn't like toxic, I think of like someone like him who, I don't know if he has an skeleton in the closet, but like he's overall a well-liked president. You know what I mean?
Abraham Lincoln is the skeleton in the closet. He's been dead for a long time.
Yeah. You know what's insane too? We have no audio recordings of his actual voice. That every depiction of his voice we have is based on like scientists studying his vocal cords.
No, we don't have his vocal cords either. Those
or like just studying, like I think based off like firsthand accounts of what he sounded like. So
apparently he did not have a deep voice.
Well, if you watch like any time Lincoln's portrayed in a movie, like there's that the one with Daniel Day-Lewis.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
That one, I guess. But I'm talking about the Daniel Day-Lewis one.
I'm being stupid.
But it's more not pitchy, but more a little higher.
Yeah.
Like a higher register.
I think the one, and not that I would know, but great moments with Mr. Lincoln, it's a little bit. It's not that deep.
But it's
a rich
deeper.
Voice.
It's for sure, yeah.
He kind of talks like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like it goes a little,
But it still blows my mind that we've never actually heard him from his voice, which is insane to me.
Yeah. But it is great. I did have one more thing.
Sorry, I cut you off.
No, there was one joke I was gonna make, but missed the chance.
Sorry.
No, that was way earlier. That was the Florida thing. Oh no, yeah, Florida. I think shout out to I think it's Alyssa, or one Florida listener. And shout out to all the teachers of the Tram fam, as we like to say. It's been a while since we shouted you guys out. We have a whole channel in Discord for the teachers, but
I want to add to it, but I'm not a teacher. I got nothing to add. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So if you're a teacher, it's got a little apple and it says teachers for like school talk.
Yeah.
But none of you are in there. Okay. What's next? I mean, this was in the Main Street Opera House for much too long. Haunted Mansion.
The classic.
I don't care what's not working on Haunted Mansion. It's still good.
Mm-hmm.
Leota's down. It's all right. She's still talking to you, right?
Yeah.
Haunted Mansion it's so special, especially because we don't get it that often anymore.
And just like Space, if it breaks down, it's still fun.
Yeah.
Because I've sat there for like 5-10 minutes but the music's still going. And it's just like I got stuck on the Grim Grinning Ghost area for like 10 minutes one time. And I liked it. I was fine. But in my case, they did not evacuate me. Because I know when they evacuate, they turn the lights on and then game's over. But I had a good time just sitting there. Like, that was great.
I like when you're stuck kind of going down into the backyard because you don't really hear the vocals. You just kind of hear the like just kind of in the background. And then you get to hear all the cranky spirits have interrupted our tour, or silly spooks, or whatever.
Playful spooks have interrupted our tour.
So that's always fun.
Stay seated in your doom. I like the way he says it.
They really want you to know that they named it.
Yeah.
But it's almost like, how could we talk so short about Haunted Mansion? But also, what could you say?
I'm thinking of every room. Like every room hits.
Do I need to explain why Haunted Mansion is never disappointing?
Yeah.
Even when someone ruins the haunted room, that is actually stretching.
You know why? Because you only have to deal with it for like a few minutes, and then you have your own doom buggy and you just leave them the hell alone. And you're not gonna. And that's the one thing I'll give this one credit for, is that your party stays like you have your own doom buggy. You're separate. There's no like row sharing. There's no like sharing a vehicle. It's like this is just your row.
And then even if you see someone annoying, like you'll probably turn away from them.
The way that they're shaped. Unless you're specifically turning towards them, you're not looking. It's kind of like also like with the clamshells on Ariel. Like some angles you cannot see them at all.
Yeah,
it's a good ride.
It is.
I'm glad it's back. And when does it close? For
August.
So yeah, we're gonna definitely ride it again sometime soon. We rode it on Sweethearts Night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I rode it with Kayla on River's birthday too. But it was the holiday version that day. But it's fine. Okay. Next one of my favorites.
The Storybook Land canal boats. I know I keep saying sweet, but it's such a sweet ride.
It's a sweet ride. And also I think it forces you to kind of relax for a little bit, because the cast member's narrating the entire time and they're right there. So you don't want to be that jerk that's talking throughout the whole thing because the cast member is like narrating. And you can like whisper back and forth, but I've never had a bad group on that ride.
Yeah, even like
You know what I mean? Like everyone's pretty respectful.
at some point the kids are even like they're
Well,
so awestruck.
Or they're like pointing like, oh, like
Yeah.
Elsa, which that's fine to me, you know? Or like they're laughing at the obnoxiously big ducks
yeah.
sitting like in the middle, just like chilling, minding their business. It's like great.
Usually they're sleeping there at night, and it's even funnier.
And also just aesthetically, I like when you're on it and you see the train go by. Like Casey Jr. It's everything's the same here. You got a little boat, you got a little train.
You go under the bridge.
It all looks pretty. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. I love that ride.
Yeah, it's adorable
Mm-hmm.
for sure. And
I like how much love Aladdin gets. You go under the lights, then you see the Cave of Wonders. It's really cute. And then also the beginning when you go under Monstro.
yeah, that is very cool.
That's like the shot. That is the shot. I did, however, there was one time I saw a kid freak out going under the whale, and then the mom's like, "See, we're out," and like it lasted like a couple minutes. I was like, "Oh, poor kid."
Yeah, but it is very cool. That's where is it time? Have I ever told the joke about the life jackets?
No. Oh, the on the show?
Yeah.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Okay. So I used it's like I think Kimmie said something like I'm saying this to you guys because Kimmie's here.
Mhm.
You said something like, what happens if it breaks down? Like if the motor stops working.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, imagine you're on the ride. Welcome to the Storybook Land Canal Boats, where we are going on. Welcome to Davy Crockett's Explorer Canoes. Please take the oars out from under your chairs.
I do. I mean, it is motorized. There's probably a track under there, so I'm sure there's a way to get out.
I know.
Maybe get out and push. I don't know.
They probably put boots on and just walk.
Oh,
in
like cast
Pirates,
members
they
or
put the big
whatever?
rubber boots on and
Yeah.
they push the boats.
It's not that deep. I just thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
funny.
that would be great. That would be great.
But yeah, that ride never misses.
Listen,
And that's the perfect post parade or post firework ride because you're usually just gonna get right on it. It's really
it's
great.
long. It's long.
Mhm.
It's like
It's like deceptive, the queue.
even if you wait for the queue, you're not like, oh, I waited for this. Like, no, it's a great ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just does not.
Oh,
disappoint.
sorry. I thought you skipped one, but okay, never mind. Sorry.
All right, it just is. Even if it broke down and they had oars under the chairs, I would not be disappointed.
Mm-hmm. That'd be really funny, actually. I wonder if they have life jackets on there, just in case. I think they have
Probably.
to, right? Yeah.
I don't know. So
I've actually seen. Don't they give it to little kids life jackets?
I don't think so.
Is it that right?
No.
Is it the canoes? There's a
Yeah.
place where they give little kids life jackets.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that. Okay.
Okay. Splash Mountain.
This is all you.
This is all me. You said, well, what happens if like half the animatronics are broken?
Which has been happening a lot. I've been reading that, or it goes dark, or they're just not in sync. I've seen a lot of stuff about
and
that.
I said it does not even matter
It's just a good ride.
because say what you will, and we have, the music is very fun. And it's so bright and it is so colorful and it is cheerful despite everything. You've accepted your fate that you're gonna have wet shoes.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's in the plan, right? So it's just so fun. It's such a fun ride. And it's a shame it is what it is, but it's still gonna be a fun ride for sure. There's no way Tiana's is going to be boring. So
I look forward to the time I get on it because I want to see what they do.
Yeah,
The music and stuff, and
it's themed top to bottom. It's got great music. It's got water. It's got thrills, drops. It's got a story, right? So, and the story of the ride is great. So it's just so fun. It's so ridiculous. It's whimsical. It's scary. Like you go on and you're like, I'm glad I went on that.
mm-hmm.
Especially now. You're like, I'm glad I went one more time. So
They haven't announced a closing date yet. Huh?
not yet. Could come in any time. If you're there, go on it, guys.
Yeah.
It's
been so cold lately, though. So
yeah.
it might be the time to get on it because there's no line, but also it's very cold.
Hey, last
but
ride
hey,
before you
starting
leave.
in March and April, spring break. It's like those crowds are going to start coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, for attractions, Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room.
Mm-hmm.
This is almost like a hidden gem. Not hidden, it's forgotten.
It's like yesterday we were there last night and the girl's like, guys, the next show is happening now. Kind of like and I thought like, should we go in? But we didn't because we were heading out. But like,
It's like 8:30. So.
yeah, but it was like, oh yeah, that's there. Like, it's not just the Dole Whip line. You can actually go in.
I want to go
and
on it
sit.
soon.
Let's do it.
It's so great.
I love it.
People want them to change it, and I'm just like,
To me,
let
and
this
okay,
one
I'm
go.
not like a huge like purist of like everything must stay the same because it's Walt Disney. But I'm like, but this is one of the ones that's like it doesn't take up a lot of space. It's a classic, and that's the perfect ride for adults to like. Remember, like when we went and it was super hot, and you're like, hey, let's just sit and relax inside, and I needed that. And then for kids too, like it's exciting for them. They can look around, and I think it's just like it's more exhilarating than Mr. Lincoln because some kids could not hang for Mr. Lincoln, but you can hang for this. I think.
Oh, yeah.
It's more immersive for sure.
yeah, and
And the theming is so perfect. It's great.
yeah. I'm surprised we don't go to it more often. I think we just forget.
Well, think about it. I had never been on it before that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was one of those, like, again, it's always there, like, oh, I'll get on it eventually. You just never do.
Yeah, you're always glad you went on it, and if anything, you're disappointed that you haven't gone on it more recently or more often. So it is truly enchanted. It's wonderful. We got to go on it soon. Or in it, or whatever you call it.
Well, you said that one, and what was the other one you wanted to do soon? Mr. Lincoln.
Yeah. We'll just have a show day.
Just show day.
Hey, maybe if it's just a busy day.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So
next.
let's take a little tiny foray into food.
Mm-hmm. So foods that don't disappoint.
Yeah, we kept this real short.
Yeah, because
You can get a lot.
You made good points because there's a lot of stuff I constantly get. But you're right. Sometimes it's like, what if it's cold? What if I get a bad batch of this or whatever? But these, for the most part, I've never gotten a bad one of these. So I don't know if it's just impossible to get a bad one of these because I just never have personally.
So you insisted.
Yes.
On the pineapple.
And the reason why I say the pineapple is because the cuts are so perfect. Usually when you eat a pineapple, there's like one hard piece. They somehow don't have any hard pieces in it the way it's chopped.
All they do is remove the core first.
Right.
It's not hard.
And I know that, but I'm saying that like sometimes when I'm at Disney and I'm like, I just want something refreshing and sweet, but I don't want ice cream right now. You got to pack up that tahini. I haven't had that. That used to be my go-to snack. I haven't done it in a while. But to me, that's like, I might get a pineapple soon.
I wonder if Rain has a picture of pineapple that we could post.
We don't have it listed here, but I think I would also put Dole Whip with that too. I don't get it very often, but there's no way to mess up a Dole Whip.
You're right.
Not a fancy. I mean, I've never had the sundae or not in a while, but just the simple Dole Whip.
Yeah.
I would say that's like a pineapple. It's refreshing or reliable. Put some tahini on it. You can walk around with it.
I don't need the tahini on the Dole Whip.
I like tahini on a Dole Whip.
It's classic.
What I'm saying though is if they had no tahini there, I'd be like, okay, I'd still eat it. You're right. Like I would still eat it without it. But for me, I like to add it when it's there. Yeah. I want to try that new one. The one I sent you. It has like all
It's
that
too much.
chamoy, tahini. That sounds amazing.
That's great, but it's not there. I mean, do what you want. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect me.
Well, what I like is it's not like they're getting rid of the Dole Whip to make way for that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It doesn't affect me.
Thing is, I don't get Dole Whips that much because that line is always long. And can you mobile order it? No, huh? Dole
You
Whips.
can only mobile order it. But the window gets pushed out so far. And then you wait in that long
Tropical Hideaway.
Oh, Tropical Hideaway, yeah.
And I think that's where you get the floats. I don't think you can get the floats at the
there you cannot mobile order. And
Yeah.
the
So those
pineapple-
floats you want, or like not the floats, but like the different flavors is
Yeah, the pineapple juice bar is I think what they call it. That must be mobile ordered, which is a little annoying.
But like you can't get that wrong. It's soft serve. You can't get it wrong.
You can get a Rita's Margarita wrong. That's a story for another time. Or I told the story. Raspberry macaron and Matterhorn macaroon. These are always wonderful. I've never had a bad one. I've never had a bad Matterhorn macaron. You would think you could get a soggy one. No, it's just right. The
They're
toasty,
perfect.
the whatever.
And
They're like $2.99.
I went a couple months ago with my family, and Kayla got the raspberry one for the first time, and she loved it. She goes, "It's so good." And I feel like you could. I've never had a bad one, but I'm like, that could be messed up if you get like a gross raspberry or something. But I think they're really good at picking out the good ones.
They're placing them by hand.
Yeah.
So they must just throw it away, you know?
That's what I'm saying. So like I've never had it happen and I'm like, oh, it's good that it's never happened. Because again, they're probably doing those by hand.
Yeah.
They have gotten smaller.
Yeah.
But now we know what to expect.
Now we know, and you still want it, and you take that bite and you're like, wow.
And the Matterhorn macaroon,
Wow.
I would say, is probably the best value dessert.
Yeah.
It's very dense and it's what, like $2-3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a rain call out. Rain.
And you can walk around with that thing. No big deal.
You know what my problem is with Matterhorn macaroon?
What?
I like to save the peak for last. And you can't hold it by the peak because it melts.
I just go in. I don't care.
No.
Yeah.
Save the best part for last.
Excuse me.
This is for rain. For rain. The corn dog. Corn dog is a spectacular specimen. It is a wonderful wiener. It is a it is a and with that, no.
Can't do that.
Shout out to all the wonderful wieners out there. It's so good.
Okay.
It's corny. It's like that joke. It's beefy. It's delightful. It's crispy.
Is it the same? Sorry, from Corn Dog Castle.
They're all the same. Every corn dog in the resort's
But
the
you
same.
were saying the ones at Toontown will probably be prepackaged, right?
No, those are mini corn dogs.
Oh, so yeah, they're not gonna do like the whole.
You can't hand dip those.
Yeah.
But
And there's no like stick or anything. So.
yeah, but yeah, the corn dog. Man, it's so good.
I
It's so good. I need one right now.
I wish I enjoyed them more because for me they're really heavy.
Because you don't like mustard.
And last time I got it, I just felt it didn't make me feel sick, but it just sat heavy in my stomach for too long, and like I couldn't enjoy the rest of my day after that. So I think back then I ate by myself, so maybe now I'd probably share with somebody.
If we like cut down one down the middle,
Yeah,
lengthwise,
maybe.
like a boat.
Yeah, maybe. Like I want to try it again, but like I don't think I'd order my own if I was alone.
Do you know what the people would call the double chalupa? Meat canoe. Have you seen that thing?
No.
It's like a double wide chalupa, so it's just filled with meat. It's like
That's
a meat
so
boat.
funny. I used to be a chalupa girly. Now I'm a Fiesta potato girly. You were just talking about that, you and Rain, huh?
Huh?
You were just talking about.
He
what
loves
you
the
talked
crunch
about.
wrap.
You know what? So I had never really had one, so I got one. Not when you guys talked about it. I got it like a week before that. It was fine.
They don't put enough meat in it. It used to be meaty.
I felt like it was, but the cheese sauce was good. It kind of bonded it together.
Yeah,
And the Mexican pizza was. Everyone's like, amazing. Oh my god, it's messing around. I'm like, it's fine.
You like the chipotle sauce at Taco Bell?
I've never had it.
No, it's in like. It's the sauce in the spicy potato soft taco. Do you like that sauce?
Yeah, but is it because it pairs well with the potato, or do I like the sauce by itself? You know what I mean?
Have you had a breakfast crunch wrap?
No.
Okay, there's a bacon one. There's a sausage one. Forget that.
Mm-hmm.
It's bacon bits.
Mm-hmm.
There's a hash brown patty, eggs, cheese, bacon, and that chipotle sauce in a crunch wrap.
Maybe
And
one
it's
day I'll try it.
full.
Mhm.
It's really good.
I'll try one day.
And they have a breakfast salsa too.
Nice, because the Taco Bell near work serves breakfast. So maybe
Yeah,
one day I'll try it.
that's really good. They also have Cinnabon,
I was gonna say
coffee, but-
Laguna, but R.I.P. the Laguna.
RIP Laguna, Taco Bell.
That's amazing.
But crunch wrap. Shout out to crunch wrap sliders. They were $1 and wonderful. But yeah, shout out to the corn dog.
Shout out to Doxies.
The corn dog is just, guys,
That for me,
it's like the best corn dog I've ever had.
Even though I don't eat a lot of them, that's like one of those. If you're at Disneyland for the first time ever, like someone in your party should get it so you guys can try it. I'll try it.
My friend Heather is always just like there at some point in the day. She's like, I need to get the corn dog.
Yes.
There was one time I was on the tram going to meet them because she was with her family. And what?
Just thinking about the dumb joke.
The wonderful wiener.
Stop saying it.
So she called me while I'm on the tram. She's like, I need to get the corn dog. I'm like, okay. What do you see?
Can you mobile order that?
I was not going to talk her through that.
No, but I'm saying, can you?
At Corn Dog Castle, yes.
So not little red wagon.
I've seen it, but I don't think it's always.
I'm curious.
I know they do at Stage Door, but she called me and I'm like, what do you see? And she's like, Little Mermaid and this thing. It was the obelisk. And I guided her to Corn Dog Castle over the phone through memory.
Obelisk. What's that?
The thing we called the buoy at Pacific Wharf.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You did California. Wait, California Adventure, you can. You're looking at Little Red Wagon.
That was my.
Okay.
I'm just
Well,
curious.
the next one's yours. So
Yes, you can board.
there you go.
Maybe you're right. Oh, they close like when the park closes at midnight because some places close earlier. That's another thing we didn't talk about. I forgot to mention this. That's some of the reasons why I don't have some foods on here is because where they're sold it closes like at 8 or 9.
Wait, so
And
what?
It's like super annoying.
No, but what is it?
What do you mean?
What would that item be?
I'm trying to think because they close.
Who?
Well, you know what I did not know. So when I went to, this is kind of a tangent because some things have weird hours. When I went to Disney with my family last month or 2 months ago, Docking Bay 7 didn't open till 11.
They
And I
don't have
know that
breakfast.
because I was trying to get a Ronto. Oh, JC wanted to see the inside of it because I haven't been here before. And we were like trying to walk in and I'm like, I can't get it. It was like 10:55. And I was like, oh man, they don't open till 11. So, but they used to have breakfast. Oh no, where do they have the oats and stuff?
The overnight oats were at Ronto.
Okay.
Rain had those.
But like I think like what's the place called where you get your chicken nuggies? The ones you like?
Red Rose?
No. The one they don't sell them there anymore.
Stage Door Cafe.
Yeah,
Golden
that
Horseshoe.
was on close early, like at 8 or 9 or something.
I don't know. They've been open late before.
Yeah. But and then like I think Mint Julep Bar closes earlier than the park closes.
Yeah, but
I
that's
think-
not disappointing food.
No, I'm just saying though that like I hate when you're like craving something specific and you go to it and you're like, oh, it closed at 9. It's like, oh, like it's like, come on, you know. Sorry. So next one was mine, Ronto wrap. Speaking of Galaxy.
Because you,
I love Ronto
some people
wraps.
like, I didn't get enough meat. You either get the correct amount of meat, but you have on a number of occasions had 2 hot dogs in there.
Mm-hmm. And I will order it. It's not
Two
like they know who's
wonderful
ordering
wieners.
it. Yeah. Stop doing that.
How?
And then
But it's so good.
what's the other meat under it? Like turkey or
It's
something?
also pork.
Yeah.
It's because the whole thing is Ronto.
What I love about it is you can walk around with it. I mean, for the most
It
part.
was a
it's
mobile
little
munchie. It was
messy.
my
Yeah.
mobile munchie.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
Does
it's
not disappoint. And it keeps you nice and full and it's a good mix of like good protein, good carbs.
well,
you
it's
know.
you know what it is. It's you got the meatiness,
Mhm.
and then you got the freshness of the veggies, and then like that peppercorn yogurty sauce,
Yeah.
and then bread,
Yeah.
hot bread. Come on, can you go
very
wrong?
good. It was very good.
You can't.
And then this last one is yours, and we're still in the same
Yeah,
part of the park.
Yeah, we're not. Oh wait, no, one more.
Mhm.
I think the Felucian kefta.
Cool. Old reliable.
Yeah, that.
That one's always when people say, "What should I get at Disney?" That's always on the list of things we give them.
I'm like, don't even worry that it's impossible. It's beautiful. It's
Mhm.
amazing. That the plant-based falafel meatball thingy at Docking Bay is amazing.
I also want to shout out. I don't get it often, but the desserts there, the little like puffs they have,
I've never had them.
it's really good. I wouldn't call it reliable. I mean, I don't get it enough, so I don't put it on this list. But that's just a good dessert.
Mm.
And I don't think I've ever changed them out. Like they don't make them specialty like for
No, they
events.
did.
Did they?
They were something else before Christmas.
It's
and
good
whatever.
though. If you ever want to get it.
And
very good.
then, I do want to shout out, I guess, the one sweet treat. It's never disappointed. The Rice
Mhm.
Krispie treat, the regular one.
I don't like Rice Krispies.
It's so good. Because I've been disappointed in cookies. I've been disappointed by.
Yeah, there was that one time we got like that brittle cookie.
God, that
it
was
was
a
like
whole
it was
thing.
like like biting into it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Wait, was that a bad Rice Krispie?
it was both. Yeah, that was like a
Oh.
The thing is though, wasn't that during the pandemic?
Yeah.
So
okay.
I feel like that doesn't really count. It's kind of like
Give it a pass.
that was like the black hole of Disney history.
Yeah. This is a no end extensive list. We did not go through all the food, but this is just stuff that stood out.
Well, it's stuff that we normally get when we don't. When just like, hey, we want more reliable. Like I was gonna throw churro in here, but you mentioned you got a Nicole churro before.
I've gotten a cold churro. I've
Yeah.
gotten a limp churro. I've gotten.
And then I wanted to say also cold brew, but sometimes the cold brews, I don't know if the mixes are just bad or like
You've had a bad one?
I've had a sip of yours that was bad.
Okay.
But I'm saying though that like I didn't want to put that in the list. You know what else might be a good reliable that I don't get enough, but I've never had it bad. The popcorn.
No, it's cold sometimes.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm saying I don't think I've ever had that, but you have. Okay,
Rain would probably say popcorn though. So we'll just give the benefit
that's
of the
Rain's
doubt.
honorary thing, even though he's not here. Okay,
No, the corn dog was Rain's honorary.
so time for the next part.
I have never been disappointed with my blue milk.
No.
Blue milk, I love you so much.
Mm-hmm.
$8.65 well spent every time.
$8 now?
No, it's always the price has never changed. After tax,
Shut up.
after tax, it's $8.65.
Wow. And you don't get a discount on that?
No.
Because it's like you walk up.
There's no kitchen.
Yeah.
I think it's $7.99.
You know what? I don't think I've had a green milk in a long time.
Ugh.
I know you don't like green milk.
Get
I
out
like
of
both. I think I like blue slightly more, but I do like both.
Yeah, I've never been disappointed in a blue milk. All the different sometimes the texture is different. It's okay. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So it's time for a couple regrets.
Yeah, we got
So
some regrets.
why are some of our faves not here?
Because there was a lot we left out. Because I would bring them up and you were like, no, but what about blank? And I'm like, ugh, you're right. So these are the ones that like we go in hoping for the best, but then that one thing is like, oh, you ruined it.
And I believe none of these are petty. It's just like, oof.
Yeah.
So
because you're like, I wish I didn't have that experience at that thing I like.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it feels like.
I'm going to go in reverse order.
Okay.
1, it really sucks when you wait for fireworks and it's Mickey's Mixed Magic.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit different, but
I will say though, I do pity the people. It's not raining. And there's a little bit of a breeze, but it's not like windy. Because when people are waiting and it's like misty and windy, I'm like, okay, you had to have known, right? Like they weren't gonna just magically let the fireworks happen. Kind of like on Sweethearts Night. Like I had a feeling they weren't gonna show the fireworks because it was like really cold and windy that day.
Yeah.
So in those cases, even though I feel bad for people, it's like, yeah, but like, were you really expecting them to do it? But I'm talking about the days where it seems like it's clear, you're looking forward to it the entire time, and then it's like, dude, to high elevate, it's like, oh, like you hear that announcement, and you're just like, and then it's Mixed Magic. Out of all the ones they can pick, they picked Mixed Magic.
Yeah.
And then like my sister, I told you that story, right? Where she went on New Year's Eve, and like minutes before the countdown, they canceled fireworks. And she's like, I've never seen so many angry people in the middle of town square. And the people behind them had like traveled from like a different country and they were like super upset because they had been waiting for like 6 hours.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, that sucks. That's insane.
As much as I absolutely love Millennium Falcon, you can get a bad crew and terrible pilots, and they do actually ruin it.
I feel like the pilots are the most important role.
They don't have to be perfect, but it's like when that older couple that was with us, when the man was like, I didn't really know what to do. I'm like, the pilots weren't lining you up. The pilots were so far to the left, you couldn't see the TIE fighters on the right.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay.
And you made a good observation that they might have been international travelers, so they might not have fully known how to do it. But like they were just like did not care. I was like, okay. Yeah.
Matterhorn, you can get the wrong side.
What's your favorite side? Facing the mountain, what's your favorite side?
It's the side without that drop. I always forget which side it is. You know,
right. The drop's on the left side, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
The left. See, some people say the left side's more exhilarating, but you're right. That one, my back hurts when I'm on it. Yeah.
So you know, you can be a little disappointed. I don't know if it's a regret, but it's a little. You know, it's not. You know, when you're on the worst side, you know, it's a small world. This is kind of silly, but it's happened a few times.
Well, it happened when we went yesterday. Slightly. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it was kind of annoying.
It was like the one experience on Pirates where people were just like having a meeting.
Yeah, they just talk. And then what's funny is once they enter the show building and the music is on, they talk louder over the music. I'm like, okay, that is your cue to just...
And you're stuck with them.
Like, why did you wait in the line?
And the guy was like touching parts of the set.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted him to trip over his own foot later. Like, listen, dude, eat some concrete.
Yeah.
Like, on your own. I won't do it to you.
Yeah. And it's different, like, for me, like, I know that sometimes I gotta get on with kids, but I'm like, okay, but they're kids and they're enjoying the ride. Like, they're pointing out, oh, look, it's Alice. Oh, look, it's like Woody. Like,
no, that's
to
fine.
me, that's like interactive and like, oh yeah, like, but when it's like grown adults, I'm like, can we not talk right now? Can
We're not here to socialize.
Yeah. Well, they were talking about like Mando and stuff and going to detail. I'm like, can we talk about this later?
Yeah, no, this wasn't like, oh my God, it's the kid with the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Or like, oh yeah.
Look at this cute doll. No.
Yeah, or I love the, you know, oh, that's Pinocchio or whatever.
They were like, the Mandalorian season 2 finale, like led up to this. I'm like, can we talk about this later, please? Yeah. And then I heard them talk about The Last of Us for a second. I'm like,
and the guy
later. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not like, I don't like make fun of looks, but he looked like great value Lin-Manuel Miranda, who himself looks like great value. So I'm just, you know, That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Pirates, same issue, but not really. The thing with pirates, when you get stuck at the end,
Here, squirting.
you're just like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
If you're at the point where you're like, get me out of here, oof.
Are you talking about backed up during the shooting scene or when you're up already?
No, the
Wait.
shooting scene.
Okay.
Because that's like, okay, I'm done. When do you want to be done with a ride? Never.
Yeah.
You're like, get me off. Like, just get out of here. Like, it's a little disappointing.
Well, there was that one time, I think the worst I've ever had is when we were backed up all the way to like the fire scene.
Yeah.
It was so far back. I'm like, oh my God. The cascading is so bad at that ride.
Because the other rides, if the beginning is killed, you still have the rest of the ride. This is like, the final part. And you're just like, it's a chore now. You want to, it's like when the waiter won't bring the check. Like, okay, I'm done. And they don't want to rush you. It's like, dude, I'll leave when I want to leave. I'm not going to feel rushed if you bring the check. I've sat there with the checkbook closed for like 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah,
and
that's annoying.
whatever, man. That's why I'm here.
And you're like, don't you want this table? Don't you want to use this table for someone else?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
if you bring the check, now it's on me to leave. And I can leave whenever I want. I'm not going to feel rushed until you tell me to leave. So,
Exactly.
Okay. Indiana Jones Adventure.
I hope with the current refurbishment, they are fixing everything that must be fixed.
They're
Because
fixing.
it has been bad.
The things that have been broken for the past
rough.
year, not the things that have been broken for the past 20 years. Don't expectations. But you go on that ride and the rock doesn't move, they shouldn't be running it.
No.
This isn't.
Or the rock's just spinning, but like the walls don't move. So you're just like, you don't feel like you're moving. It's just like,
This is just, it's not like, Leota's not floating.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's fine. This is like, this ride's not working. The snake's not doing anything.
Or like when I've seen like the cockroach effect not working, where it's just, you go through it and it's dark.
It's just so much of it is not working. You're like, this is like low budge and you don't want that. It's like the Mummy.
The one this has been an old fix, so like, or an old issue, so they might not fix it. But the number one thing I want them to fix is the doors.
No, that's never happening.
I know, but I love it. Why isn't it ever happening?
They put the projector, and the part that's broken was made by some company that's not them, and they don't want to.
I know. That's like one I wish. I know expectations. I know they're not going to do it, but like that's one effect I want fixed. Is that one?
That one, what I mean is they don't even consider that broken.
It's just the ride now.
Yeah, because they didn't move the doors. They manually moved them. You could still roll them.
Yeah.
I want them to put the mirrors back, though. That was cool. The mirrors on the wall? Those used to come in front of you to block the effect of the room moving.
Yeah, but there's no point in doing that anymore if there's not moving.
Yeah, just do it. It's cool. It's extra stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, Indy is very disappointing when like the effects are not working.
It's just like okay. Yeah.
And finally, this has happened too often recently. Jungle Cruise with a bad skipper. Listen, I'm not like cackling at all the jokes, right? Because I've heard them all. But when it's bad, it's bad. It's like video game and movie music. It either really stands out and you tell everyone how good the music was, or it's just there. But when it's bad, you recognize it more than when it's fine. Like a fine skipper's like, oh yeah, I like this delivery. I enjoyed this ride. When it's bad, it's like, dude, stop saying What are you, a podcaster?
I wonder if because they used to have like an audition process for it. I wonder if now they just don't. Because some are great.
The last couple, I'm like, do they even like this ride?
Yeah, or maybe they were moved on. You know what I'm curious? I wonder if any of the indie cast members have been moved around. Maybe some of them are Jungle Cruise.
That's a good point.
That's what I'm guessing. Because I used to know somebody who did Jungle Cruise, and at night they would use some of the Jungle Cruise skippers to help with the Phantasmic or the parade route. The things. Yeah, like a lot of them are pulled from other attractions that are closed, or like Fantasyland attractions will like push them over there to take care of that.
Yeah, but that's always super disappointing. But yeah, what a note to end on.
I know.
So let's talk about things that aren't broken. It's time for We Have It So Good. Where we in the Tram Fam talk about our trips to Disneyland and what's bringing us joy lately. Right in with your trip recaps at trammin.com/ask. So Vicky R writes in, hi, I'm a longtime listener and thought maybe it was about time to write in and tell you guys how much I appreciate what you do. I've been listening since August 2020 and look forward to every Wednesday. I'm from Cali. I don't know, you said Cali. And used to take and used to take
That was such a dig.
and used to take frequent Disneyland trips, but now I live across the country and miss both terribly. Listening to your podcast makes me feel a little closer to home, so just want to say thank you. As far as we have it so good, I'm taking a trip to Disneyland this year with some friends who have never been. I'm so excited to be back in the parks and soak in all the little details that make Disneyland great, and I can't wait to see my friends experience everything for the first time. We will be sure to try the bao buns that Kirk so highly recommends to enjoy 1 or 2 open oceans with a splash during our trip. Again, thank you for what you guys do, and happy 3 years of Trammin.
Happy 3 years of Trammin.
Yeah.
You're going to have fun.
Yeah.
Get the bao buns.
Glad you're coming back. Thanks for writing in. She's in the Discord now?
Yeah, I know. I saw it. She's the one that told us about the Hercules show they're doing, I think, in the East Coast right now.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm going to correct Jackson here. He was talking about the casting call, whatever. It was never Hercules.
Well, I saw that Scott Gustin said that the website has now been updated to include the names. Yeah. And it seems like if you want to, unless you have an agent, the way to submit is you just submit your stuff and they'll call you. Because I have a couple friends that are trying, that are auditioning for it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. All right.
So if I want to know if any Tramp fan people are going to audition. If you are, let me know. I used to be a theater kid. I love it.
Okay. Next up, Eduardo writes in. We have it so good. I'm not at the parks during the weekends, and March 10th will be the last Friday until September that I'll be able to go based on my lovely Imagine Pass. And I'm totally fine with that. I just like Fridays because of the fireworks, but this ride-in is dedicated to the weekdays and the cast members. The weekdays are calm, they are peaceful, and they are 30-minute rides or 5-minute walk-ons. I love the weekdays because I can go sit on a bench and people watch as a stalker. That's not what a stalker is. It's a lurker. Last Monday, it started raining and I was near a coaster, so I stood under an umbrella working on my people watching skills. And this cast member came up to the same umbrella because his job was to tell all the people. Such an obvious answer. Yes, coaster is broken and we don't know when it will reopen. Over and over. I was going to go because I got frustrated at all those grown adults asking such an obvious question, being as the coaster was clearly outside. But I stayed because I like seeing which people said thank you and which people just walked away. At one point in time, he left for a little bit, and a family thought I was a cast member and asked me if the ride was broken. I don't blame them. I had rain boots, a raincoat, and a beanie, probably looking like a short manager or something. All I was missing was the name tag. When the cast member came back, I told him about my small victory, and he congratulated me. He was previously talking to me about the Disney College program, something I brought up and I'm curious about. I eventually talked to this guy for maybe an hour or more. He's talking to me about his family, his friends, rude guests, nice guests, and all about the coaster. Like the names of the sections of the ride, how it needs to reach a certain speed to be able to go, how there are safety keys, sensors letting the cabin know where each train is, how there are 2 main different brakes for when the ride is down. So many wonderful things that I find interesting, but don't remember the names of anything, so I was so lost in his admiration. He just had a spark when he was telling me about what he does and why he likes doing it. I eventually left because I wanted to watch Magic Happens for the first time. Parentheses, it was magical. Anyway, my point is, we have it so good, cast members, especially those who love and are extremely passionate about their job and what they do. P.S. It's such an alternate experience hearing a cast member cuss. I love it.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Yeah, which cast members really love being there, and it's really nice to see.
Love being there, but also are real with you in the sense of like, because there's some that are like puking butterflies and rainbows, and it's like, okay, like, are you being real with me? Or are you just like, I love Disney and I bleed it? It's like, but there's like people that are like, hey, I love my job, I love what I do, but also I want you to have a good time.
Yeah,
let's talk like adults, you know?
Yeah, we met a really nice cast member at Casey Jr. that one time. She was talking about the shipment of masks that never came in, and everyone was freaking out. Yeah,
and like that was like there was another really good interaction we had talking about masks, I think.
That was the one where she accidentally cursed.
Yeah, I think so. We're like, yeah, that's
that was
and like I'm not saying you have to curse to be real, but I'm saying people that just like, you can just tell that they're just like real people. But they also enjoy their job.
In like 2016, I met a cast member, an older man. 2016. Met him in the Soarin' queue.
In the what?
Soarin' queue.
Soarin'.
Underground, right? It's kind of sad in there. He worked there since the day Soarin' opened.
That's so cool.
he's just been underground for the past 15 years, but he loved it and he could do all the counting in his head.
Of the movie Us.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Spoiler.
he was cool too. But yeah, shout out to those cast members.
Yeah.
So, Kimmie, you and I went.
We went last night, Saturday night.
Yes. So, we trammed in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Around 4:30.
4:30-ish, yeah. And
It was cold.
it was cold-ish. Yeah, it was cold, but not crazy.
When I first got there, Kirk was in his car reading a book, and he says, I have like a page left.
I had 5 pages left.
Let me finish this.
Guys.
So that was what started the trip, was you were reading in your car, which I love reading. So I was like, actually, okay.
I had 5 pages left when I left my house.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. And as I
guys,
was parking, you were finishing your last page.
Of The Road by Cormac McCarthy. Amazing book. I read it in less than a day. That's how obsessed I was with this book.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, text me about it or whatever, message.
It's on my Libby queue.
Yeah.
Now.
So right. Quick now plan. Watch The Last of Us. Watch Shrinking
on Apple TV Plus or
Uh,
whatever it's called.
Read The Road.
Read The Road. If you've read Daisy Jones and the Six, read it if you want to, and watch it on Amazon Prime. Very good show.
And is that it?
I'm still going to push for Abbott. I love that show.
Yeah.
That's a good comfort show. That's a show you watch while you're doing something, but it's a good comfort show. And I'm curious if anyone's watching The Bachelor. Put it on the Discord or let me know. I know Andrea started it. I don't even know if she's still watching it. She hasn't replied to me in a while, so I'm not sure if she's still watching it, which I warned her. I said it's either you get sucked in or you're done. Like you'll know it by the one episode if you're into it or not. So, but that's all I got.
So we walked in for food and wine. We went to Kingswell shop. It's not Kingswell Camera Shop anymore, to get a lanyard. It's actually kind of in the other section, but by the pins, or where the pins used to be. You looked at all the menus and you were kind of like not feeling food and wine booths.
I knew I wanted a more hearty meal, so I'm like, and I couldn't come up with like 2 or 3 things I wanted to make up that meal. So then I looked at
Paradise Garden Grill.
Yeah.
So we went to Paradise Garden
and they
Grill.
have full sizes of things there.
Yeah. And we did not buy the pass yet. Well, I'll probably grab it Tuesday. And you got the bulgogi fried rice with kimchi, egg, but it's plant-based. It's probably fake egg. Impossible. Pickled.
Also, this entire area is plant-based.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pickled cucumbers, green onions, and sesame seeds for $14.49.
Mm-hmm.
Mobile order and discount available. So, what did you think about this?
I did like it. I
Had
don't
that
know.
Satine
I don't know if
stuff?
I'll get it again, not because I didn't like it, but because I'm like, I'm glad I got this. I want to see what else is out there. But for me, especially because it was plant-based, it tasted better than I thought. Like I was like, this is actually really good. I think though, the second I bit yours, I was like, I wish I got yours. Again, not because mine was bad, but because I just liked yours more,
So, the reason I didn't really like your dish, there is this very distinct, it's almost like a spice packet of like sweet garlic that's like very like frozen fried rice to me. So I was kind of out.
Excuse me.
So I don't know if that makes sense to you guys.
But like, I don't regret getting it. Like I'd say, try it. But like, that's not like you must do it.
You and I eat very different things at home.
Yeah.
So if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what? It tasted kind of like, you know what? I think I just don't like bulgogi things that isn't just like bulgogi beef.
Yeah.
Like that burrito's good, but like bulgogi flavor. Like there's that bulgogi fried rice from Trader Joe's. This kind of tastes like that, and I'm not in. And I don't really like scallions and whatever. So, or green onions. I got the bread sandwich, the torta de chilaquiles, fresh made telera bread with green chilaquiles, chorizo beans. So I think it's chorizo flavored beans because they're very red. Chipotle crema, pickled onions, like 3 little slivers, cilantro, and avocado spread. And this is all plant-based, $13.99. This was delicious. Oh, and it came with a side of chips.
And for me, what really sold it, I love green chilaquiles. I like the green more than the red. So I was like, that limey feeling. I was like, oh, this is so good. And I'm like, immediately, I'm like, I wish I ordered this. Again, no, I wasn't bad, but yours was better.
Just nice and citrusy and acidic and crispy and soft.
Explain the sandwich and the side.
Yeah, it was a chip sandwich with chips on the side.
Yes.
And it was great.
Yeah.
But this morning,
it was just carbs on carbs on carbs on carbs. Not even like a health thing, but just like bread And tortillas. You know?
This morning.
Yeah.
Probably 11:30.
Yeah.
Starving because I realized I did not like. There's some beans in it, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I ate a chip sandwich last night.
Yeah.
I was so hungry.
Yeah.
Like like protein is what fills you up. Kind of. I know carbs do, but they're kind of empty. The whole empty carbs thing. It's like, yeah, you kind of don't really fill up on that.
Right.
But it was absolutely delicious. Kind of falls apart a little bit. Mine was a little uneven. There was a lot of avocado and crema at the end.
The bite I got was, I think I had like 2 bites of it, but you ate the whole thing.
Every time I give you a
yeah.
bite of something, I handpick a bite for you.
I know.
Because I know how much.
You told me you're like, eat this side.
Yeah. Because I know what you like and don't like. And I'm like, because sometimes I'll get something that has mayo in it, and I know you would like it with the mayo. You don't like mayo.
What did we eat for breakfast this morning? You did the same thing this morning too.
Sunny Fox?
Yeah, but you like gave me you got me like the biscuit and you put like the honey and the butter on it for me to try.
Because I got to give things the best shot for you to like them, you know? So if I have a sandwich that has mayo, but there's a part with no mayo, I'm like, well, eat right here.
Eat this one, yeah.
But these were great.
If he wanted to, he would. Ladies or men, it doesn't matter.
The chilaquiles torta. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna read.
I'm gonna probably
Brandy.
get that at some point, but probably towards the end because I want to try other things. But I'll probably that's gonna probably be a repeat purchase for me for sure.
So Brandy replied to my story. Rain's Brandy.
Okay, sorry, I was blanking.
Who was also in Florida.
I thought she was in the Discord. I'm like, oh, I haven't seen her reply in the Discord in a while.
So she said they did not have to do that to chilaquiles.
You know what? I had that. That's why I didn't get it. I'm like, am I gonna like it? It's like a chip sandwich. I even thought that too. But then when you had yours, I was like, that was really
I sent it to Autumn and Kevin. Autumn said, I wanted that as soon as I heard you read it. So I said, they succeeded though. A chip sandwich with a side of chips. And she said, and bread, come on. The amount of carbs. No one wanted this.
Yeah.
And I said, people wanted it once they heard us read it on the show. It was so good. And I said, if Henry Ford asked customers what they wanted, they would have said a faster horse.
I do think though.
She said, I hate you.
I do think though. Stop. I do think though. I love salsa verde. You put that on anything, I'll eat it. So for me, I think that's why it was really good for me because I love salsa verde or green salsa. I love it.
Yeah, I go back and forth. I like a good fresh tomatillo. Shout out. Okay, there's a really good one.
Instant pot salsa verde chicken. Amazing.
You don't need the Instant Pot.
But I'm saying I make it with my Instant Pot.
Shout out to the tomatillo at Rubio's and El Pollo Loco.
The what?
Tomatillo salsa.
Oh, okay.
El Pollo Loco has some good salsa.
Every time I hear it, I think of the commercial. El Pollo Loco. Do they still do that jingle?
Doesn't his voice crack a little bit?
I don't know. Mine just cracked. I have no idea.
Okay.
And then the mascot's like a real chicken head now. It's not like a cartoon.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I know Autumn's been coming up a lot on this episode.
Yeah. Hi, Adam.
Autumn is a carnivore.
Okay.
He can't watch ads
Mm-hmm.
with like talking animals, talking about the food.
So like he must hate Chick-fil-A because
he likes the food, but he's like, why are the cows talking to me about chickens? Like, it's really weird.
Well, the cows, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, it's weird. He's like, why is the animal talking about how tasty it is?
Did he watch Breaking Bad?
Oh yeah. Remember you guys were talking about Better Call Saul?
Los Pollos Hermanos, like their logo is like the two chickens.
No, no, it's like an animal with a human voice.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, that's weird. The animal is like, I'm so tasty, eat me, and it's like, oh no.
So does he hate Tony the Tiger?
No, because you're not eating tiger.
I know.
You're not eating tiger. I don't know. Autumn, let me know if you hate Tony the Tiger, but I don't think so.
Or Trix, the rabbit.
You're not eating rabbit. Rabbit's probably good though. I gotta try rabbit.
Okay, sorry, this is gonna be a deep cut for some people. Did you ever watch that episode of Even Stevens when what's his name?
Lewis,
when he goes, is it fair that wait, what was no.
I know what you're talking about.
It wasn't the Tricks, it was the Pluto one. Is it fair that Pluto and Goofy are both dogs and Pluto has to live in a doghouse? And like everyone's just kind of like, what? But I think he mentioned the Tricks one too. But I remember that specific scene. It was so funny. I used to love that show.
Good show.
It's a good show.
So after
who's the king of Disney? We talked about the queen. Who's the king of Disney?
We said it, but I don't remember. Oh, you said it was what's his face? Merriman. Is that his name?
I didn't say it was him. The
Smart
king of
House Kid.
DComs, maybe, not Disney Channel.
Disney Channel?
Yes.
Were there men on Disney Channel?
There were.
Like who?
Okay, let me give you a few and you can tell me. the Sprouse twins.
No, they're not.
There were the boys in Hannah Montana.
No.
Ricky Ullman.
No, he had one show. There's no king.
Anyways, no. So I follow this YouTuber. You guys have to find him. I don't forget what his name is, but he does like who's the queen of Disney Channel, king, whatever. His king, he gave it to Jason Earls, Hannah Montana's brother. And the reason he gave it to him is because he's still on the channel today, and he has a lot of credits to his name. The thing is though is that he wasn't the marketed, like he didn't have the pipeline of like actor to singer like the way most of them do.
He wasn't a kid.
He's just like he's a consistent actor on because he named Kel the king of Nickelodeon. I personally think Keenan's a bigger. I don't know. I've seen Keenan, Kel, He Who Shall Not Be Named, and Josh.
Okay. The problem with Jason
think they're
Earls,
probably more the kings. Yeah.
Not problem with him. The problem with like him not having that pipeline. He was born in 1977.
Wow. Yeah.
He's 16 years older than Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
In real life, like he was in his 30s in the show.
And we
not in the show,
we
in
agree
real
on
life.
the queen, right? Who's the queen of Disney Channel?
Did we agree?
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember what we said.
You said Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
But this YouTuber said it was he
Raven?
voted Brenda Song. Because he said,
Okay.
Again, same point. She had a lot of credits to her name because she did like early DComs and then she ended with like Sweet Life and Windy Woo, Homecoming Warrior. I mean, look at his content though. I don't want to spoil all of them, but like because he does a lot of content. He's like the Queen of Nickelodeon and all those other ones. But like
king of credits for us, it's like
who's the Queen of Nickelodeon? Last one. This one was interesting to me. The one he picked.
the queen of Nickelodeon.
Yes.
Nickelodeon barely had. Is it like Emma Roberts?
What was she in?
Didn't she have a show? Unstoppable? Or is that Disney?
I did not watch that. I don't know. This is such a tangent. I'm sorry.
Emma Roberts, Unstoppable. Oh, Unfabulous.
I didn't watch that.
Oh, it was good.
Well, somebody was saying, okay, my vote would have been Miranda Cosgrove.
Oh, right.
That would have been mine.
That's her.
He chose Jeanette McCurdy.
Yeah. Sorry, it's not.
I love Jeanette McCurdy, but I'm just saying though, like, I feel like because no, not Amanda Bynes is the queen of Nickelodeon.
Yeah, but that's like the queen is dead, long live the queen, and then it's.
But I'm saying though, she carried what Nickelodeon became. It was on her. That's how I feel about Miley. I feel like with Miley, they replicated that with, well, Hillary walked so Miley could run, in my opinion. And then you had from there Selena, Demi, like they tried following Miley's footsteps, and they're still successful today. But like, there's no Selena and Demi without Miley, I don't think, personally. Sorry, this is such a tangent.
So after we went to Paradise Garden Grill.
I want to hear, okay, but I want to find this YouTuber now because I want to shout it out.
Later.
Okay.
Put it in the Discord or Instagram.
Okay, I will.
So after that, we wanted a little sweet treat.
Snack.
So we went to
Well, what did we buy while we were waiting while we got our food?
Kimmie purchased the individual lightning lane for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway for $18 each.
Yeah. And
15,
I
18.
purchased it around 5:30 and the return time was 6:15.
Yeah.
It did break down at some point, but we got on pretty.
So we saw the first booth by it's Grandma's Treats for festival holidays. I don't know what it is for this. It's by Golden Zephyr.
Uncorked? No.
So we ordered the Celebration Chocolate Fudge Brownie from Uncorked, California, because if the sign is out, you can order from anywhere you want. Gooey chocolate brownie with pecans topped with chocolate pecan glaze and finished with chocolate pearls and silver stars. So then we grabbed this at Uncorked, California and ate this in Fiddler, Fifer, and Practical.
Was it uncorked?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's where you pick it up from. And
the thing was dense.
it was dense. It wasn't. The picture I saw, I thought it was a brownie ball.
It was pretty small.
It was in the Parfait of Mustafar container, like a really large Nespresso capsule.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to explain it.
It was good. I wouldn't not get it again, but I wouldn't like look for it.
I don't think I'll get it again this year. I do want to try the tiramisu churro.
I think half of those pecans should have been pretzels.
It was really nutty.
Do you like pretzels with things? I know you don't like just eating a pretzel. Like if you,
yeah, because it gives it like a saltiness, like
Yeah.
almost like a grittiness,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah. Kind of like what graham crackers do. Well, that's graham, but that has like a grittiness too.
yeah. So this was good, but not crazy good.
Close but no cigar. I don't know what that means, but I've heard it.
I don't know why it is close but no cigar.
There's probably a whole thing behind that.
So after that, we checked out the stores.
We were killing some time because our app was saying there have been updates to your reservation, which is code for there was a closure.
But now,
Yes.
because there's a standby time, it says temporarily closed on the little star. It used to just kind of be like, oh, virtual queue, whatever. Yeah. Now it says temporarily closed. And then it had a wait time. Yes. So we booked it while Magic Happens was going on. All I'm going to say about Magic Happens is it's good. But the worst part of the song is when they say the words magic happens. It just like kind of, it just like.
It passes the titular
It's offbeat. It's offbeat. Where like, it's like, they're like bopping and grooving and whatever. I'm saying these are silly words on purpose. And then they're just like, pause. Magic happens. Okay. So,
and you offered to let us watch it, but I was like, I want to ride the ride. Yeah. I'll watch it eventually. I haven't watched. You watched it pre-pandemic. I did not watch it. I've never watched it.
I
watched like the first 3 floats this time.
Yeah, we booked it and went to Toontown. I posted it immediately. There was like they changed the loop in Toontown. It's not old time.
It sounds so cute.
It was old timey Hollywood. Now it's like whimsical fun.
It was like Mickey Mouse, very Mickey Mousey. Yeah.
And the song that was playing, it was like. Oh, wait. Should I just play it here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I wonder if the Bluetooth.
Hold
on. I think this should connect.
Can they still hear us? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It will work.
I will say, I'm sure it looks pretty during the day, but the nighttime really gave it that like matinee, not matinee, but like you're going to watch a movie.
Premiere.
Right
yeah.
Premiere.
Premiere.
Yeah.
Okay. Here it is.
Okay. Play it.
Here it is. This part.
Yeah. Sounds very Newsies.
So this was playing when we walked in, and I was just smiling. I was just like, oh, this is so great.
It was just such good energy back there. Yeah. Everybody, even though the line got a little long, because our lightning lane, how long do you think we waited? 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
But the rumors are true. That queue is very cool. And they also dress up the lightning lane queue because you're also waiting.
Yeah, you miss a little bit of it, but not really.
You know what it is that we kind of do more of a straight line where the other one kind of does more turns. Yeah. So there are posters we missed, but
the props are two-sided.
Yes. We have gotten more into watching Mickey shorts, not even the new ones, but the old ones too. And they had a shout out to the Christmas one.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it.
I won't. But like they had props from it and little signs talking about the scenes. And I'm like, oh, I remember that scene. It was so cool.
Because in Toontown, all the characters are actors, kind of like the Muppets.
Yeah.
So
it was really cool.
There was something from Pluto's Christmas Tree. I don't want to spoil it yet. I know it's silly to spoil, but like
there was a birthday party one.
Yeah, but the thing from Pluto's Christmas Tree, it like touched me. I don't know why, but it was like from my childhood, and it was in real life, which is something you would never expect because we've never really had. We've had Mickey's house, but that's Mickey's house in Toontown. This was like, this was in the thing you watched, and we watched it this Christmas because you had never seen it, and it was my favorite Christmas short because of Chip and Dale and the tree and all that. So
I think that's why I felt more special for us because we had just watched it like 2 months ago.
Man, and
it was so nice.
It had just like the attention to detail on it, where the placement of everything was. I was just like, this is so good.
This was such a like.
I was internally emotional.
I was just as excited for the queue as I was for the ride. I loved both. I wasn't, both.
But I didn't check on it because I'm like, if I look at this, I'm going to be disappointed. But then I saw it and I'm like, this is great.
And for me, I tried, usually I'll look at things up. I went into this spoiler free. I saw a couple of things that Disney released themselves.
Yeah, I saw a couple things.
But like, I really went into this as blind as possible. And I think I had seen photos from Walt Disney World's opening, but their queue I've heard is not as immersive as our queue. They said our queue is
sucks.
way better. No.
You're inside the Chinese theater.
I'll look at it later, but.
Even the part where you're in the theater, like the movie screen theater, it's still Chinese theater themed. I
will say one thing about, I guess we'll get into it later, but that first room in the ride, I felt like I was doing this, like looking up at things. I was like, this is very close to my face.
Huh? What room?
Like the opening room.
Like when you're on the vehicle already?
No.
Oh, in the theater.
The theater.
Oh, it feels like a movie theater. You're too close
But
to the
also,
screen.
no, but like, you know what it is? And I don't want to spoil it, but like the ride, there's so much going on. I was like,
Yeah, it'll be fun to
I
ride it
was
again.
trying to look at like, I cannot take this all in. It's like
Yeah,
stimulating.
there's way more effects and way more things moving around than you would expect.
Okay, so the queue was nice. Lightning lane, at some point, it does split off from the main queue. One cool thing I noticed, and I told you this, the lightning lane checker is inside, not outside, which I think is going to help with crowd flow later.
Yeah, because they don't want people lingering outside. And yeah, they might have turned people away, but it looked like there was an exit of like reject. Like, get out.
Yeah, I saw like people, and I'm curious though if maybe because the ride closed down a lot, people missed their time. I don't know. It was weird.
No, because it becomes open-ended if it closes during your window.
I don't know.
It becomes a start time and no end time.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, it was such a cool that ride will have a special place in my heart because I heard mixed reviews. Some people said they're disappointed, they wanted more. Some people said it was fine. I think because I went into it as spoiler free as possible. I'm like, I told Kirk, this is the perfect ride for Toontown because I saw a lot of little kids on it. It's not crazy, but it's new technology and it's a lot of fun. It's really loud and very colorful, which kids love. And I loved it. I thought it was great.
yeah. And what I really loved about it, it was very Disney. It was
I still
Mickey,
can't believe we've never had a Mickey ride before.
Yeah, it was Mickey Mouse. And it was like, yeah, it's the new one, right? Which to some people
are like, eh. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I like new Mickey. I think he's hilarious.
He's a little weird. He gets weird.
And also, I forgot to mention this. In the queue, they have posters of Mickey shorts.
Yeah, all of them.
But like it's in chronological order. And I had seen some, I was like, I've seen that one. That one. Like I was pointing things out. They had like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
But it felt very like, it's almost like, wow, like you said, we've never had a Mickey ride before. And Mickey is what Disney is. Mm-hmm. It's the what is it? The house that the mouse built. Like it all started with a mouse, yada, yada, yada. And it was just so like, just Mickey Mouse.
It was
and
so
it's so
cool.
Disney. Not Disney like Little Mermaid, like Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more fun than Rise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Rise, but Rise is Star Wars. And I've done a lot of Star Wars. Haven't done a lot of Mickey.
I did say this though. Well, two things I'll say. One, I liked how I feel like the wide seats help because you can fit more people. Because sometimes to another party, which
there's
is nice.
no like crazy things that Rise does. Like ride, you're on the ground the whole time. Mm-hmm. Is all I'll say. Like you're.
Oh, for this ride?
Yeah, it's single story. Ride. It's very tall and whatever, but yeah, it's not. There's no scary whatever. It's great. Mm-hmm. A lot of surprising moments. It did have a few pauses.
It stopped a couple times, and I was like, I don't think this is supposed to happen.
And I'm like, I hope it's not broken. But I think it was like people not loading fast enough, so they couldn't get us out. So I had to pause. But I like how
I won't say what happens, but I like the Daisy segment a lot.
I will say I loved that segment. She moved while it was paused.
Yeah,
like
she was like.
They had like a pause
breathing.
animation,
like breathing. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was cool. I thought it was like part of it, like they were joking with us. So very cool. I loved it. I recommend the ride.
I love the opening film.
Yeah, it's fun.
So cool. That's amazing. I won't spoil it, but during COVID in Walt Disney World, they couldn't play it. So it was just open. You walked through the room, as I'll say. So someone's like, it just like, you just saw that. You didn't like watch the film before because they wanted to get you through quicker. And I'm like, that's so funny. They're like, oh, that sucks. Like that's part of the show, but.
Yeah. But.
And that song is catchy. Nothing can stop us now.
Yeah. It's a great ride.
I also like when you board the railroad feel to it.
Yeah.
When you first get on it. Like, I love this. This is so cool.
A little homage to Walt Disney. Mm-hmm. So that's really
cool.
Yeah,
that was sweet.
Cute. Yeah, and what I like about it, anyone complaining, you lost a souvenir shop. A souvenir shop is opening next to it. Don't complain.
They didn't take a ride away.
They
it was
just
great.
built towards the back and reinvigorated Toontown. They repainted Toontown. Rain was right. Like everything's just brighter. It was nighttime, but
they did change the signage in the bathrooms. And someone's like, remember what we lost? Like the Jessica Rabbit was gone.
Hey, bathrooms were nice and clean.
And they had the music, the loop, the new
loop.
Now,
the water bottle thing was not working at that time, but there is a refill there. I think there was before. They just put a new one. But I drank most of my water thinking I was about to refill it.
Also, what was really cool was the grass was being used as it was intended.
Yeah.
We saw children playing tag on
Literally
it
running around.
while parents were on the benches just chilling. And I'm like,
Parents
this
on
is
the benches.
exactly what it's for.
Kids running around. There was
Yeah.
like a couple laying down, not being weird. They're just like taking a rest.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice. I think what I don't like about the grass is that I think people don't like that clean line, which, yeah, they could have done that a little better maybe. But maybe they didn't want people to trip.
Yeah.
You can kind of see like panels and stuff underneath. Maybe it'll all kind of level out later. But it's great. Kids were running around and they were happy. And look, listen, that Roger Rabbit fountain was very sad.
Yeah, I think when I first announced they were leaving, I was like, oh, that sucks. But now I'm like, you know what?
No one cared
I'm
about the
not gonna-
fountain
I'm not
until it
gonna
was
miss it.
gone.
Yeah. But yeah, that area was really cute. And we actually sat there for a second. That's where you recorded your video.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what it'll be like when those how the whole land will look once those walls are down.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna look so cool.
So then we did Small World, which was cool.
Right
And then-
after. went to
And then
Small
did we
World.
say one more ride after that? And we did Pirates?
I think we're just looking at what was short.
Yeah.
And I think Jungle Cruise and Pirates are both kind of low, but let's do Pirates. We've done it in a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we did Pirates.
So, but I remember by that time I was like, we did 2 slow rides back to back, and I was like keeping my eyes open barely. I was like, I'm so tired.
Yeah. So
We left like at 8:30.
yeah, we did the ride. Oh, all the little photo ops are still in Toontown, by the way. There's a lot of fun little Easter eggs.
Yeah, we pulled a few things, pushed
Yeah.
a few buttons.
Well-
And then I never noticed that the Dalmatian comes out of the firehouse window.
Yeah.
Like his head pops out and he barks. It's really cute.
Yeah, we did Pirates, and then we walked out. Went on the tram.
We trammed out right before I don't think fireworks happened. I think it was mixed magic probably because
Yeah.
it was cloudy. But
But-
that was cool.
Yeah, had a wonderful trip. Good food, good rides. And yeah, I've knock on wood I go. I've already been on my solo trip, and we may be there Saturday or Sunday. We're not sure yet. Yeah, that's all for our trip. So, Kimmie, what time is it?
It's
Pizza time.
It's time for one last bite. As always, what is the best food you ate this week?
food wise. I'm gonna probably say my mom's enchiladas
Oh yeah.
because
Now that
it
you
was-
said it, I'm gonna pick something else.
Oh, because I was afraid you're gonna take it. I'll say that it was Jessica's birthday on Wednesday, which you guys already said. So my mom made enchiladas, homemade enchiladas with rice and beans, and they were delicious that night. But then I took some leftovers home for lunch, and
Still delicious.
oh, they hit, and it was extra cheesy, and it was so. Thank you, Mom, for making those.
Those are amazing.
My
Okay.
runner up though will be yesterday. I had a breakfast burrito from like some hole in the wall. I just went on Yelp and said breakfast burritos near me. Really good.
Shout out to the lentil soup too. You want me lentil soup?
I didn't eat it, but yes.
I'm a fan of. I like lentils.
My mom, that's like her easy thing she throws in a pot. Sorry. I should not
What
be moving.
What is your favorite drink?
Drink.
Any lattes, iced coffees?
No, I'm thinking yesterday. I had that today. Try not to say a coffee. That's why I'm
No,
trying.
say coffee. It's fine.
You know what? I'm going to give it to the humble Mexican Coke that I had on
You
Tuesday.
love Mexican Coke.
I don't get it often, but on Tuesday we took Jessica out for drinks and tacos, and I don't drink. So the girls all got like a margarita, and I was like, I want something like. At first I got water, and I'm like, I think I want a Mexican Coke today.
Jessica didn't know the answer. Did you like the drink you tried? The one she sent me a picture of?
It was fine.
Is it a margarita?
It was a classic margarita, yeah. And shout out to Carmelita's. The happy hour drink. So we ordered from the happy hour, and I think they only had a few of those things. So, and but usually they put salt on the rims, but Jessica requested tahini, and they did it for her.
Okay, salt on the rim,
Yeah.
played out.
Favorite sweet. Jessica for her birthday requested a churro sundae from Carmelita's, and it came with 4 mini churros, so all 4 of us got to have one. So that
Awesome.
was delicious. Did I even have any of the ice cream? I think I had like a spoonful of it. I'll just give it to the churro. I don't remember if the ice cream was good, but the churro was really good. And then runner up on Friday, work had like an employee appreciation lunch thing, and they had duck donuts there, which I don't get very often. Very good donuts.
Nice.
But that was mine.
So besides the enchiladas, which were amazing, I'm going to give the best food to the biscuits this morning at Snooty Fox. Because I put...
And that's in Laguna Hills, California.
Yeah. So they had like Smart and Final honey, but it was real honey.
Mhm.
I put that into the butter dish, and the butter was already whipped. I mixed it up and then put it on the biscuits. Good stuff.
Yeah, Snooty Fox too. It's very Americana, small town. Grandma and grandpa have been going there for years. A lot of old people.
Hash browns, not crispy enough though. Should have got the potatoes. They have a name.
They're called those potatoes.
Yeah, so I should have.
Yeah.
I should have
Next
known.
time.
Well, it was weird because I ordered corned beef hash, and I'm like, is the corned beef on the hash browns or potatoes?
I don't know.
No, it had potatoes in the hash and then more potatoes.
That's funny.
Yeah. But it was good. Shout out to Jack Spicy Chicken. I had a really good one this
When
week.
did you have that?
Angelina always goes to Jack in the Box every day at work.
No, but when did you get that?
One
day?
day I wanted Jack and I brought the salad home and ate that for dinner because
Oh.
I didn't have dressing
Yeah.
because I ran out of dressing. So I thought, okay, I'll eat this for dinner and I'll make the dressing at home. And that's what I did.
Sorry.
So yeah, sometimes that spicy chicken hits. The
Mhm.
drink, I'm going to give it to the New Orleans cold brew. Some people really don't like chicory. I do. So shout out to
That's from
Enchanted Coffee Bar. Good stuff. And the sweet, that brownie was good. Jessica's birthday cake was good. Chantilly something from
She got it from Whole Foods
Whole Foods. But I'm going to give it to the Cadbury mini eggs.
that we just had
The
as
candy
well.
ones. So good.
Mhm.
Absolutely great.
Mhm.
So yeah, some good eats. And now it's time for one last fight. Chilaquiles or breakfast burritos in honor of the torta. Yeah.
This is like a Sophie's choice for me. Oh my god.
Sophie's choice.
I'm gonna say. Okay, this is the problem I
You can have it however you want.
I want both.
No.
Well, you just said however I want.
No. However, like you want your salsa verde or you want all
Okay,
the meats.
this is why I struggle. I was gonna say burritos because they're more accessible. They sell those everywhere.
No, which one's better?
Just listen.
Okay.
Let me make argument for both. But chilaquiles, I don't get them very often. Okay, I'm gonna say burrito. The reason why I'm gonna say burrito is because chilaquiles can be messed up easier.
No. Best one of each. You have to pick like the best.
Oh, I think they said which one's better between the two.
It's like one last fight. Like you're having the best of the best. Like Bobby Flay and someone else are fighting and they bring out the best chilaquiles and the best.
Oh, okay. So my favorite burrito.
Like you have to kill one.
Okay. My favorite burrito is the Heidelberg burrito, I think.
No. You have to kill one of these items.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm giving my options here. I think that's my favorite burrito. And my favorite chilaquiles are always gonna be El Camino.
Bad service.
Bad service, but really good food.
Bad service.
Chilaquiles. Between those two things, chilaquiles.
What about a chilaquiles breakfast burrito?
It's too much carbs.
I'm gonna give it to the breakfast burrito. There's so many different ways you could have it. Chilaquiles are good.
What's been your favorite burrito? From where?
I mean, that Chick-fil-A one's really good, but the best one. Hold on, I need to look this up. It is late.
Oh my god! And we still have to watch The Last of Us.
Oh, come on.
We don't have to. It's okay.
No. I don't know her name, but Rain used to get these burritos from this lady in Covina. It was just her and her daughter. And it's like the best breakfast burrito I've had in my whole life. And she like hand makes the salsa.
Gosh, sorry,
Bless you.
that was trying to come out.
But Rain, whatever that place is, let me know. In Westco or regular Co.
Excuse me? Westco?
West Covina or Covina?
I've never heard that expression.
You never heard Westco? Well, you're not from the San Gabriel Valley.
I'm not from the hood. No.
No, the San
offense.
Gabriel Valley.
The
So
hood?
no, the hood is the other valley. So, yeah, whatever that is, those best breakfast burritos on the planet. Rain will let everyone know, and then you will all go there and wait in line for them, and they are worth it, and just so good. So, with that, no,
Wait, what do I do
like thanks for listening or something.
with that? Thank you
No,
for.
I say with that,
Okay, go ahead.
and
Give me-
with that,
Give me the prompt again.
and with that.
Thank you for having me on your show. Raymond will be back next week. Have a beautiful rest of your week. Do something fun. Buy yourself something nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go for a walk. Love yourself.
And send Rain some love.
Yeah, do that too. Oh, happy birthday to Rain.
Yes,
Yet again.
That's what that was for.
So
Happy birthday, Rain.
happy birthday, Rain. Bye.
It's like the end of Winnie the Pooh, the ride. Like, happy birthday, Pooh.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. And then I'm ER. You can return it.
And he's not there. He's not invited.
He's not even there.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
We'll see you real soon.
Bye.
Thanks for traveling with us today, and we hope you have a happy and memorable visit to the Disneyland Resort. Please lower your head, watch your step, and exit to the driver's right-hand side only.